We're live, and we are having tuna fish on rye toast. Lunch! Anyway, felt like tuna fish today. Busy day. Let's see who's here. It is snowblower season, so everybody is out. Who's in the basement? Yo! What's going on? Pringle!
It's lunch.
Crazy busy today. All the people want. Although I had one customer, Hank, he called me last week and said, "You still want to do it?" And I was like, "Give me a, I'm in the middle of something. I'll call you." So I drove by his house and I said, "Are you home?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Well, I'm here. You want me to look at it?" "Oh no, I called the dealer. They picked it up." "Okay. You want to spend $400 instead of $100? Okay. Your call."
That's right.
He goes, "Well, I'd rather have you do it." No, you didn't. You called the dealer. So he's paying the dealer to drive down from North Haven, right, G&H, to pick it up. It's probably going to cost him $400 or $500, where it cost him probably $100, $150 with me to do the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, made a money. That's all right. He's got money. So,
yeah.
Anyway, there's the link. Very cold. Now it's warm here. What does it hang? About 53 there? It's warm today.
Yeah, it is warm. I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. If I didn't have this to do, I'd be doing brakes on my truck. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But I got to put the pads on one side. I already did the other. What's the temperature here? Let's see. Weather where I am, it is. Yeah, look at that.
Yep. Nice.
Beautiful. For December 2nd or 3rd or whatever the hell it is. 2nd, crazy. 54 degrees. Nuts. Lunch. Yep, I'm eating mine. Let's see.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I got a funny story. I was changing the oil in a generator, and my customer, he's one of the guys at work, nice guy and all, right? Changing the oil, and it's for a cabin up north, like New Hampshire, Maine, up that way, right? So it's cold up there, right? So I put 530 in it. It's a first responder, Briggs generator. I put 530 synthetic, up here, whatever, nice. So I email Gary and James, and I go, "Well, what are you guys using the generators?" Oh, it's 1030. I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I drain it out, and I put in, what's a quart of oil? It cost me $4.50, but still, I was like, I put it in, and I text them, "What are you guys using the generators?" And I'm waiting. I didn't hear anything for about 20 minutes. I said, "Screw it." So I put in the 530. Literally, the last drop went in. Bing, message comes up. "Yeah, we use 1030." And I'm like, "Really? Seriously?" So anyway, whatever. Hey, Randy.
How you doing, Randy?
Hey, Ben is here, little Ben. So I wasted a quart of oil. No big deal.
Yeah.
But everyone's saying hello. Who else is here? Bill, Randy, everybody. Tom is here. What's it? 39 in Flint. Yeah, it's 39. It's not too bad. But no snow yet. Now they're saying there may be this El Nino where it's going to be like a heat wave. So who the hell knows?
That's what I'm thinking. We're not going to get anything.
Yeah, who the heck knows? Hey, scare them first, so they want us to work on the snow throwers. So. Let's see, Mac 210, hello 42. Everyone's saying hello, Mr. Rhodes, Mr. Clem, Anfield Lee. Hello, Lee. How are you? Who is that? What does that mean? Married? What is the anniversary?
Tomorrow.
Oh, happy anniversary! 33 for me.
Yeah, I can't believe she's been with me that long.
Wow. Nice. What are you doing? You doing anything?
I just almost fell asleep in the garage when your live stream popped up, and I heard Hank's voice, and I woke up. I said, "Shit, Hank's there."
No fights on tonight?
Yeah. UFC starts at 7, and Bare Knuckles starts at 9.
Oh. When I watch Bare Knuckles, is that a different thing?
Yeah, they got shorter gloves, so the knuckles show on them.
Oh, that'll hurt.
Yeah, they get cut up pretty good. Normally, they don't last too long. The fights are, a lot of knockouts. Bruce.
Coffee. It's Saturday.
Coffee. How do you take it, Bruce? Cream, sugar? What do you do?
Cream and sugar.
Yeah, I can't have sugar. I don't know why. I just don't like sugar in my coffee.
Yeah, I've tried. My wife drinks her coffee black, and I swear to God, how many thousands of cups of coffee have I poured since we've been together? You should try it without sugar and coffee.
Yeah, my grandmother used to sneak me coffee because my mother's like, "You're not having that caffeine," and my grandmother would sneak me a cup over her house.
Yeah, when I was 6 years old, my grandfather would let me sit at the kitchen table with him, and he'd sit there, old guy, and he'd give me that much cream and that much coffee or milk and coffee.
Yeah.
I used to really think I was doing something having a coffee with my grandpa. He only made it to 58, eh? Hello?
Who's that?
Oh,
Your grandpa?
Stella's got mic trouble?
Stella? Hello, Stella.
Stella!
Hello,
Hello, Stella.
Stella.
She's in a daze.
Yeah. I'm in nights.
Oh,
She's in
while you
days.
guys are doing that, I'm going to bring my comments up.
No sound, Stella.
Sorry. I'm
There
just
it is.
now
There you go.
figuring this out.
You're
There you
in
go.
now.
All right.
She's
Yeah,
alive.
If it's not internet problems, it's my own problems. Operator
Hardware.
error.
Uh-oh.
Cockpit trouble.
Oh, you
That's
want
right.
Today, it started out, I should have known the way it started out. I'm at Dutchess, right? I was talking to Hank and the boys. We're having our morning conversation. And I take my coffee, and I walk out to my truck, and I put it on the tonneau cover adjacent to the cab, laying there. And I open my door, and I go in the cab, and I start to drive off. And I go up the hill, and I'm at the light, and I go, the hell's my coffee? Oh, yeah. So I run out. It's still there. It's still there.
Really?
Right. Yeah. So I looked out, but then, well, no, got worse. I get home, and in the back of my truck, I bought one of those Earthwise shredders. Those ones that shred leaves. I want to do leaf composting. Okay. So Klaus and I have been talking about leaf composting and stuff like that. And I had it in the back of my truck off Facebook Marketplace last Saturday. I drove up to past Newtown there and at Brookfield, and I picked it up for they want $65. New they're $153, and it's got a nice. I thought it was a macerator type blade. No, it's a chipper. It's actually got a disc with the two key looking blades, like planer blades, for shredding and chipping. But the blades were a little dull, and I think that's why the guy sold it. So anyway, it's in the back of my truck. So this morning, a guy calls me up and says, I want you to pick up my snow thrower for service. I got to clean out my truck. So I put the tailgate down. I start cleaning out the truck, and boom, it's getting late. No, it was in the morning. And I said, I got to go to Dutchess. So I pull out of the side street into the main road. I hear, boom. I go, the hell's that? I forgot to put the tailgate up. So the thing's in the middle of the road, the main road. Okay. Luckily, at 6:30 in the morning, there was no one behind me to run it over. Okay. But no damage, no plastic cracked, nothing. And it's all plastic, nothing cracked.
Wow.
I set it up, I turn it on, it's like, it works. I was like,
Lucky.
Somebody's watching over you.
I'm pushing my luck. That's 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Now here comes number 3. I'm working on a generator, and I call up Condon and Bernanke, right? The gurus, right? And I go, what are you guys using the generators? The 1030 or 530? What do you use? Because cold weather and all that stuff. This guy's going to have this thing up north, like New Hampshire, Maine, whatever. So they don't answer. About 25 minutes goes by. I'm pouring in the last bit of 530. Ding! Yeah, we all use 1030. Like, shit.
530 will be fine.
So I drained it out, and I gave him the 1030.
Man.
I know, I'm just saying. But it was like, really, guys? 20 minutes. Like, the last drop. Ding! There's the text. Oh, 1030. I'm like, really? Oh. So anyway, 3 for 3. So I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm actually starting to convert more stuff to 530, and it's taking me. And you know where I live, right? It's just starting to happen here.
Let's see. I'm looking at the text. Let me see. Where's the text from these guys? I get the text. Let me see. Here we go. It says this is Gary saying 10W30. 530 is too light of an oil meant only for cold weather. Well, it's going to be 0 up there where he is. 1030 being a multi-weight acts like straight 30 in the summer, but has the same viscosity and improperties
once it's hot
of 530 in the winter. And then James chimes in, I also use 10W30 in all generators. Yeah, but you chimed in the second after I poured in the last amount of 530. So anyway.
And I just put 530 in my last generator that
I know. I just, whatever. This is a nice, he's a guard at our work. I wanted to keep him, whatever. Anyway, no big deal.
That's okay. They never get used unless it's an emergency. And then as long as they're going around.
This guy powers his cabin up there.
Mm.
So
I have a friend like that too. Yeah.
Prime. Oh, who's here? Prime. Hello. How are you? Rich is here. Hello, Rich. Mr. Clement. Everyone's saying hello. Hello.
I don't think 5W30 is going to hurt it when it's cold.
No, I know. But you know what? When Condon and Bernanke say it, they're like the generator gurus. So I'm like,
Yeah. So 5W30 synthetic.
It's blend. Yeah.
Oh.
It's Kawasaki oil. Kawasaki branded.
Ah, I thought that was that new Japanese drink they made with milk.
There you go.
Kawasaki.
Yeah, but think about it. If it's a 10 horsepower generator and it's only got a pull start, no electric start.
Yeah, no electric.
It's got 10W30 in it and it's 29 below zero. I bet you're going to have a hard time getting her to crank over.
Well, you know, he asked me too. He wanted to convert it to electric start. This Briggs engine doesn't have the cutout for the flywheel and all that for the starter going.
They don't have the ring gear and they don't have the hole for the starter.
Because he asked me, "Can I convert it?" I said, "You'd have to get a new block, because this block isn't made for it."
On my old flathead, it does have the holes for the starter.
Some of them do. Yeah, some of them do, but this one didn't. This is a overhead Briggs responder. First responder generator.
Those are really good engines.
8 horse. Well,
the last of the good
I got a question for you guys on 2 strokes.
Uh-oh.
I just sent like Jake and I, we don't do a lot of 2-stroke stuff unless it's snowblowers or lawnmowers, but handheld equipment we send out to our buddy 5-Star Engine Repair, and he just started doing some short videos and some long ones that are like 2.5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
On one of his shorts, he called me up and he said, "Take a look at the short I put up. Have you ever seen this?" And the weed eater leaf blower that we had sent him, the guy sent some fuel line and a filter and he wanted it up and running. So when he pulled the line out on the inside, there was like a little tiny octopus thing with like a little tiny mouth that opens and closes on the fuel line. And he said to me, "You think that's a check valve?" And I said, "That's exactly what I think it is. I've never seen one."
Wait, you octopus? What do you mean octopus?
Yeah, it looks like he says it looks like a Christmas tree. It's got little tiny legs sticking out of it. It hooks up to the fuel line, and it's got like a little tiny mouth that when you blow in it, it opens up, and if you suck on it, it closes.
You got a picture or something like that?
It's a check valve to stop fuel from going back to the carburetor.
Yeah.
Anybody got a picture of that? I'd like to see it.
He's got, just take a look at, I can't do the link, but it's 5-Star Small Engine Repair, and he's got a short video on the leaf blower, and you'll see it on there.
I'm going to call it up on the big screen. Hold on.
I've never seen one.
5-Star, STAR?
STAR, yeah.
Hold on. We'll call it up, see if I can get it.
Hey, Klaus,
Hey, Mick.
did you get 2 feet of snow like Germany did?
No,
Oh,
no, nothing like that. No.
We had our first snowfall.
sorry to interrupt you, Wayne. We've had our first snowfall a long time ago.
Ours didn't stay long.
Yeah.
5-Star. I see 5-Star. Oh, wait. 5-Star what?
Small engine repair.
Sorry I interrupted you, Wayne. I was saying hi to Klaus. Hi, Klaus.
So
I
this thing
just-
fit in the fuel line, or was
Yeah,
it between the fuel line and the filter or something or
Oh,
other?
it's inside the tank, and it was on the fuel line inside the tank. And it's on the return, and it's on the return line. So
Gotcha.
as you're
Pump return
priming,
line.
it's going in, but it's never allowing fuel to go back
Everybody's
up.
breaking up. Is it me?
It sounds like a reed valve of sorts.
Yeah, it's like a check valve, a fuel line.
I don't
check
see it,
valve.
Wayne. Wayne, I typed in 5-Star Small Engine Repair, and it says search results for 5-Star Small Engine. Is it FIVE or the number 5?
Number 5.
That's what I did. Nothing comes up.
Oh, then
And
type
I
in
wrote-
FIVE.
That's what I did, and I can't find it.
Yeah, it's coming up with Gigantic and Taro and everybody.
It's just
Hey, Kenny,
white and red.
in the drop down menu up there, you can just do channel names only. Just be sure and that's checked off.
Is that him, Wayne?
That's it. 5-Star. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
I got
he?
him here
5-Star
on-
engine repair?
I've got him here on Facebook.
Yeah, he does a lot of outboard motors, and he does all our 2-stroke stuff for us.
Is it FIVE, Hank?
Yes.
Try FIVE, yeah.
Hold on.
I told him his logo should be a yellow star with a 5 in it. So that way he could print up some hats and ship me one out.
There's a lot of 5-star channels.
This is like the 5-star Chinese restaurant that I used to go to. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then on the back of it said, "Hide your cats."
Ooh.
What was that? What was that cheap Canadian whiskey, Wayne, that had a star in it?
Uh,
Was that 5-star?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I know
just
my
remember-
dad used to drink Park and Tilford. That's all he would drink. Cheapest whiskey you could buy.
I'm gonna.
So
Google.
Wayne, are you looking at John's comments? John says it's the internals of a vent cap. Somehow somebody put it on wrong, and he said
here
it's
we
the
go.
duckbill with the retaining ring attached to the fuel line.
It is a duckbill. That's what the end would look like. A duckbill.
Which one? The dirty carb one? Which one?
I don't even remember what the thumbnail was.
Hold on, let me go to his channel.
It's on the leaf blower.
Yeah,
Subscribe.
leaf blower. Leaf
I
blower.
subscribed. Hold on.
fuel line.
Yeah, he did 2
Oh,
shorts.
which one? The assembling fan or which one?
No.
Oh, there we are. I got it. There you go. Hold on. I'm going to turn the camera around. Oh, yeah, that's free. Oh, no. You know what it is?
What?
It's the star washer. It's the retaining ring that holds it onto the cap.
Yeah.
You know the black star retaining washer?
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
push onto the cap? It's showing it with the star washer still on it because it's
Yeah.
not pushed into the gas cap.
Yeah.
It pulled out of the gas cap. That's why you see the star washer on top of it. The retaining ring.
Oh, okay.
Call them
And-
star retaining rings. You know those
Yeah,
rings
yeah.
that you push on?
That's what John said.
Yeah.
It's the breather. Yeah.
It's the retaining ring that goes into the gas cap. Here, I'm gonna take a picture.
Well,
Hold
I'm
on.
wondering what because I looked at it. I said I never seen nothing like this before.
No. It's the retaining ring that holds it onto the gas cap.
Right.
Yeah, that's
It
hold
doesn't
on, I'll
let
show you.
the
I'll
gas
show you. Hold
spill
on.
out. It doesn't
Did
let.
you find it on
Yeah, here.
Facebook or on YouTube, Kenny?
Here. No, I'm on the channel. Here.
I'm
Here.
trying, John.
It's the
Yeah, that's
retaining
it.
ring. The retaining
Oh,
ring that
that's
goes
just
into
a
the
duck.
gas cap.
That's just a duck valve. Yeah.
Yeah, the retaining ring. He pulled it out of the gas cap. All he's got to do is push it back in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, but I've never even seen that duckbill thing.
Oh yeah, duckbills
Oh,
are
they're
in all
on-
gas
oh,
caps.
no.
Especially, pool-ons. Every pool-on Husqvarna.
Well,
has
every
them.
old Homelite has them on
Home
there.
light, weed eater. They all have them in them.
First
Yeah,
time I ever
John,
saw
you-
that.
John, you need to come up and defend yourself here. I can't
But
do all
why?
this work
Why is
for
it
you,
hooked to
man.
a hose? It's not
Yeah.
supposed to be
John,
hooked to a
come on up.
hose.
Stella, he only got 6 openings.
Yeah, I only have 6 openings. Oh wait, I'll go down. What's come up?
Drop me
What's come up?
down. Drop me down.
Oh,
That's
so you didn't renew. Oh, gotcha. All right.
Ah,
I
240.
think
Yes.
Clem was on a rigged giveaway.
No, Kenny, it's $96 a year.
Since when?
It's been like that for me for like 2 years now.
I've been paying $20 a month for 2 years.
I told you this 2 years ago. It's $96.
They owe you a refund.
Well, I didn't say I was smart.
No, you got the premier one. Premium
No,
one.
Kenny, it just like goes in one ear and out the other, man.
Well, you have to do one a month, Kenny, so it only costs you
$100 a month,
$5.22.
It only costs you $10 a month. Well, no, it's less than it's like $8 a month.
Really? Seriously? 96 for the year?
Yes, Kenny,
All
and
right.
I it's like the
Stella, remember, Stella, think of it. I don't listen to women. I'm sorry. So-
Ooh.
You know what?
No, you're an exception. You're an exception.
Kenny, I agree with you. You can buy a
You're an
you,
exception.
you know me, you could buy a good car for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
there we go.
know about Kenny, but at least
Not an
he's-
electric one, Bruce.
Don't want
Kenny,
an
I
electric
I
one,
think
though.
it's called like the Streamer Light or something or other. You
Yeah.
still have a tiny StreamYard
Well,
logo.
that's the reason.
in the
That's the
corner.
reason I did the other one because I didn't want the StreamYard logo in there, whatever. But
Well,
I think
but the one is if you look at any of my live streams, it's just a really tiny, very
Is it?
subtle one line. It doesn't have the
yeah, I mean,
duck
if
and all that
it's,
sort of stuff.
96 for the year, I'll probably do it. Yeah, $8 a month isn't bad. Yeah.
yeah. It's
Should
well
I-
worth
should I
it. And
do
you
it-
know,
should I do
me,
it right now? Should I do it right now so we get
Yes,
the 10 people?
yeah.
No, I
yeah.
don't. I think you'd have to start the stream over again. I
All
would
right, well,
suspect.
today
I
we'll
left
today
I
we'll
left
only
my
have
MasterCard in the house. I'm so sorry.
Hi, Simone.
Hi, Simone.
Nice one. Kenny, you can drop me down at any time if there's someone else you want up.
Yeah, nobody's in the basement.
Ingram's Canadian 5-star whiskey. That looks kind of good.
That's it. 5-star whiskey. Maybe that was it, Bruce.
Yeah, that's my link there.
Yeah.
So have you heard that our Canadian government commission has deemed Christmas to be racist?
Ooh.
Yeah. Isn't that sad?
Wow.
Sad. They say it's it's a religious intolerance.
Hey,
it only
if
applies to Christians.
So everybody else can have their celebration, but the Christians can't?
It appears, Bruce, it appears.
Oh, Brucey, in our town, if you want to put a creche up, you got to get special permission now. Oh my God, it's crazy.
Put up a
Hey,
what?
if anyone wants to come up, I'm going to make myself another tuna fish sandwich. So if anyone wants to come up, I'll go down.
And I can bring them up, Kenny, if you want to go away.
Oh, okay. Let me go get my tuna fish. Hold on.
Make me one too.
Yeah, I didn't. I got pickles on mine. Pickles.
Yeah, I like pickles on mine too. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
No, I got relish in it. I put pickle relish in it. I like the relish.
Yeah, we'll take that. That's good. Yeah,
Yep.
pepper. Coarse ground pepper too. That's good. Yeah.
It's probably coming out of a can too.
Ooh.
I hope so. Otherwise, they're kind of squiggly.
Yeah. Who likes raw tuna? Like when these really hoity-toity rich people go to restaurants and they have tuna. What do they call it?
Steaks.
Tuna
Seared,
tataki.
like-
I love it. It is so good.
I mean,
Oh my
have you guys had a tuna steak?
Yes.
Yeah, tuna steaks.
I just
good.
had
Bluefin
sushi just
tuna,
last night.
Oh, that is.
provided you cook it right.
You don't
Yeah, you
overcook
No.
it. Mm.
You got to put it on the grill.
Yeah,
On the grill. 1
And then
minute each
After
side,
you
and
take
then-
it on the grill, you give it to the dog.
correct.
Oh,
Bruce don't like tuna, eh?
No, sir.
a $50 meal to the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Yeah. Hey, Gnocchi, you're right. Jalapenos, Kenny. Jalapenos. Yeah. Oh,
So
You guys
What?
hear my furnace humming away here, or are we okay?
no, I don't hear it.
No, we're good.
you're good. For
Sorry,
once, we
Arch.
can't- we
I
can't hear
have
the
to
furnace.
disagree. Mm-mm.
Archie.
I think sushi has its place somewhere else.
The only humming I hear, Bruce, is when you do a video. I enjoy your humming tunes.
Yeah.
I have a thing with sushi. I mean, I like sushi. I really do. I just can't fill up on it. I mean,
Right. I can
I
eat
enjoy
sushi. I can
You're
eat.
not-
I
You're
can
not
even eat
eating
raw
enough,
oysters, you guys.
Klaus.
well, that's the problem. It sort of gets to here, and then I can't
Oh.
eat anymore, and I'm still hungry. And it's
Well,
a
it's
thing with
because
sushi.
Well, you
and I
need to
can't-
order the different kinds, because if all that rice does fill you up.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. The rice and a little wasabi will take care of most issues.
Sorry,
and,
Tom.
Thank God
Oh
for
yeah,
rice. huh?
all good stuff. Absolutely.
What
Sorry,
do they-
Arch. You just
what do
haven't
they-
had good sushi. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
What do they put in the rice to make it so sticky?
It's a type of rice, and it's the way they process it.
Yeah.
yeah, it's boiled with very little water and
You
Almost
know
right.
sushi like I know sushi.
Right.
How do you boil something with little water?
John,
Well,
steam
they
it.
It's kind of
don't.
like no. It's
They
kind
let
of like
the starches get. They don't rinse it, and so the
Oh.
starch is thicker and heavier in it.
yeah. It's kind of like the Italian rice. What's that called?
risotto.
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 I like it.
Risotto. Yeah.
I don't mind that.
It's all good.
I never met a rice I didn't like.
so Big John, you want a giveaway?
Have you tried
Oh.
brown rice?
Yes,
Yep.
I did.
If there's anybody watching, this is a food channel.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You'd
Most
think
of
it
the time-
was.
And we are ambiguous on sushi, but we like rice.
Right?
I'm
So,
not ambiguous on sushi.
you
You
know what?
guys,
Rice is-
you're on
rice
your
is-
own,
Never had
man.
it.
Rice is a superfood. It literally keeps 35% of the world alive.
Yeah.
I got shit yesterday from the wife because I went shopping for her because her back's out. So I went and did the shopping, got everything on the list, except I bought cinnamon rice raisin pudding for myself. And it wasn't on the list. And she said, "What did you get us?" I said, "All the rest of the groceries."
Da-da-da-da.
I tell you,
Good
I
for
don't
you,
go
Wayne.
shopping that often, and I was in the grocery store 2 days ago, and I looked down at the strip loin steaks. Holy jumping dying! Are they ever expensive now?
Everything.
Yeah, $15 to $20 a shot for each steak.
Yeah.
What the
I
hell
don't know
is that?
how I don't know how Lori did it. She came back with 3 steaks one day from, I think it was Food Basics. I don't know if they were on sale, but she got 3 ribeyes. And normally ribeyes are like, I don't know, they're like 20 some odd bucks a piece.
They're a
She got
Cadillac of steak.
3
yeah.
for $18.
They
Oh,
priced them
bad.
wrong.
I think they made a mistake when they put the sticker on it.
I think they thought they were sirloins instead of ribeyes.
Actually, sirloin is actually my favorite steak or cut.
Stella don't go to New York.
What?
Oh, never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Klaus. Carry on.
No,
John likes New York strips.
No, I was reading Arch's comment.
Oh, porterhouses are good.
they're limiting meat in the city.
I haven't seen a porterhouse for a long time.
Yeah, it's because
Oh.
the fille's too big.
Must be short on dogs and cats, I guess. Or rats. Is it rats? Yeah. Plenty of rats
All
in
of
New
the
York.
above.
Yeah.
Nice, Brandon.
Down here is just meth heads.
is it air or is it hydraulic?
That's profiling, John. Don't do that.
Those
don't
handy
mind a bit.
lifts, I think, are all pneumatic. I
I'm
don't know.
retired now.
I've never seen a handy lift that was hydraulic.
Say again, Stella.
No, somebody
Yeah.
was asking if it was hydraulic or pneumatic, that handy lift, and I just said I've never seen a handy lift that was hydraulic. I've only seen pneumatic ones, but that's all right. Oh, air over hydraulic. Good deal. Yeah.
Nice.
You can do both, eh? Or just
But
one.
I think my lift is all hydraulic. You plug it in and it goes. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Leftover cranberry sauce on tuna. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm.
Klaus, Mick said it goes.
See, I know, but you know, envy is a negative.
I need to get my glasses on.
I keep telling Mick that, but for some reason, yeah.
Morning, Steve.
Morning, Steve.
Hey, Steve. BSS Small Engine.
Hey, Steve.
I got a question for
Welcome back.
Steve. Steve just did a video and said that diamond line is the toughest line you can buy
Yeah,
in the world. Is there tensile tests on it? Like, I don't know. I'm just wondering how it is the toughest in the world.
It lifted an 800-pound backer.
I went to their website and there is some information there. And I mentioned, but they don't mention about UV resistance. And that's why I would be curious about it, because
Well, I'm going to send Project Farmer request to do a video on it, comparing it to other lines.
Right on.
Oh,
He's
you did?
always asking for new requests, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Project Farm.
Project Farm. Yeah.
No, but I mean, it's
Farm
quite
projects.
amazing that you can have a two-string. I mean,
I have no idea.
the line
Kenny.
the line that was compared to that one Steve was doing, that's pretty good line. I mean, that's almost OEM line.
Well, I use the True Blue.
Yeah, as I said, almost OEM.
Whatever that is.
OEM. Funny. Hey, listen, speaking of OEM, this week we got 2 snowblower guys that needed fuel tanks for their Briggs & Stratton snowblowers. So the one guy says he wants an OEM tank. It's $135. The other guy says he wants an aftermarket tank. It's like $90, $70, right? But with tax, it's like $90, right? So we get the 2 tanks in. I'm going to tell you one big difference between the OEM tank and the other one. The OEM tanks now come in with some kind of it's like a meshing, a green meshing that's plopped in on the short side of the gas tank. And we're not too sure what it is. Jake's trying to get a hold of
the whole tank. Is the whole tank full of foam?
No, only the one part of it. Like on the Briggs tanks, it's got an opening and it's got like 4 slots. And one of the slots has got this green fibrous material that's jammed in there. And we're not too sure that works in conjunction with the venting or whether it provides
slushing.
Expansion control, because all of these tanks are the ones that we're getting that are cracking. And we think they're cracking because they're keeping them too full during the hot weather. And it's cracking them at the seam, but even above the seam, they're cracking vertically.
Stella, drop me and let Ken come back up.
Yeah, you can drop me too.
No, drop me.
Kenny can do
Somebody might have an oil question. I wouldn't know about it.
Uh,
I mean, just saying.
But you pour it in, it's slippery, it's good.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's about as
Gone
much as my extent of it.
You ever watch Gone Fishing? I'm just saying.
Hmm, boy.
Is Ken ready to come back still?
Ken can do what he wants.
Yeah, Ken's eating
Oh.
tuna fish and cranberries.
Yeah. Ken
Okay.
can go and do whatever he wants.
Hmm. All right, Ken, whenever you're ready to come back, drop me. I can come back later.
He's
He's
stuffing himself. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, anybody see Tom Dolby's new video that he just put up with his truckload of stuff
Oh,
he
yeah.
bought?
Imagine
So
that.
my comment to him is, how much did you pay for that truckload? Because I said just in 100 cables, you likely got $1,500 worth of product there
I think he got all that for nothing.
for nothing.
Yeah, because he's throwing away a bunch of what do you call it?
Junk.
No. What is it? The green machines there, the 2 cycles.
Oh,
Yeah.
the lawn boys.
Lawn boys.
Yeah, he had a bunch of lawn boy tires
Yeah,
that he said he's getting rid of because he
Yeah.
doesn't do work on lawn boys, but they sell 4-strokes.
Yep. But he got all that, I think, for nothing.
Wow. What a score.
A lot of cables, huh? Oof.
If there had to be, I just looking at it, I figured he's got at least 300 to 400 cables there.
Exactly. And a
Where
lot
did
of
Where'd he get it at?
Some hardware store that was, I guess, closing up that their sales of that kind of stuff.
Well,
He got
they're only,
carburetors, filters,
yeah, they're only gonna
OEM
do steel.
carbs.
They're only going to do steel.
Yeah, quite the haul.
Yeah.
Somebody told me Scale was pretty good. Say Skill or Steel?
Both.
Steel.
Both.
Steel. Okay.
Both.
Both. Okay. Got you.
What's that called
Kenny,
when gas
check your
vibrates
text
in the gas tank
messages.
like on a champer? What's that called? Cativation? No.
Vibration.
Okay.
Cavitating.
Right, cavitating.
That's
So that that foam in there might be kind of in that tank might be just something
Could be.
general tank to supply to everything
Anti-cavitator.
to keep
Once
gas from cavitating inside the tank.
we find out, but that makes sense, Bruce.
Does.
That's good. That's a good
Jeez,
analogy.
that's the first time anybody's ever said that to me in a while.
essentials.
And when do you leave for Mexico?
A week from Thursday. 10,
Nice.
12, 11 days, probably.
Nice.
On the 14th.
We leave for Calgary on the 14th. We fly out on the 15th.
Nice.
We don't want the weather to stop us in any way, shape, or form from missing our plane.
Yeah. We're leaving the 9th on our cruise, so we'll be gone for 8 days.
8 days.
I might check in from the cruise ship. You never know.
That's actually quite a long trip for you.
What do you mean,
It
might,
is.
John? There's no
I
might.
might if Miss
You-
Lisa
you-
allows me
you
to have
will.
internet on the boat.
Well, yeah. Well, then they better get some good internet. Yeah, we want to see pictures, of the.
Well, I was planning on wearing my Speedo, so I'll try
Yeah.
to
Great.
take some pictures.
We don't want
Yeah,
to see
yeah.
you in speedos. No. La, 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 la.
Can't
No,
wait to see that one.
We want to see the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lisa,
so-
film me while I bend over and pick up this pack of cigarettes.
All the way up to the top where the chimney is. That's where you
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. It's probably
You,
where
you
Lisa would
guys
stick
saw
me.
that cruise thing that Terrell did, didn't you? Several
Yep.
years ago, where he was.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
That
He was
was.
in a speedo.
Yep.
He was. No,
About-
Yeah, but he's
about
got
like-
no limit on that guy.
No.
He's got
Well,
a
it was-
disguise on too, eh?
Well, it was about like the first year he went to GIE, and nobody really knew who he was. It was like all these people are like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Who the
"Who
heck
is this guy?" Yeah, it was like,
Tower don't care.
I know.
I like when he was acting like a dolphin. And he jumped in the boat.
How do you do it?
That was a seal. That's a blown seal. Sorry.
But
Bad
pictures
joke.
on speedo photos not required. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't worry. That won't be happening. I assure you.
And since this is a food channel, if you can take a picture of the buffet, that would be good.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do
Yeah,
that. Yeah, might take a picture of my drink or two, or 1,200.
Yeah.
So
Well,
where's
is
the
this
cruise
is
to,
this going to
John?
be your
Sorry,
last
Meg.
blowout
Sorry,
before
Mega.
Lisa takes over?
Yeah,
Or is-
we'll. It'll probably another year before we go on another one.
Because she hadn't taken over yet, has she? Or is that like January 1 or something?
January 2nd.
Yeah. Yeah. Get your blowout now.
She thinks she's taking over here, but I have to take care of that.
She's gonna come and slap you in the
Don't
back
act
of the
like
head.
y'all don't
again.
You
believe
don't
me.
want to take
No,
over
no.
anything. You
Don't
don't
act
want
like
to
you
take
don't
over
believe me. You
anything.
know it's true. I rule
I
this
don't
house.
believe you, John.
I
careful.
rule
I
this
actually
house.
am a firm believer in women's liberation, and Stella, you gals can have it all.
John, you got to be careful. She'll
She'll do what?
take her truck back.
She ain't taking my truck back. No.
Yeah.
I finally, for the first time in my life, have a brand new vehicle, and I'm not parting with it.
Is it gas operated, John?
No, I had to pedal it. It's got little pedal wheels on
Yeah. No electric. She didn't go electric.
it. Hell no.
They can't sell them, eh?
So what'd you get? A diesel?
Wayne,
No,
Wayne,
it's a-
Mississippi. They can't even spell
Well, it'll
electric.
be one of the big three. It could be a Toyota too. It could be a Toyota.
Excuse me.
Tundra.
Klaus,
Damn.
you're terrible.
I missed
I'm
it, Klaus.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna.
Well, let's see here now. I used to have a friend named Klaus, but I don't know what happened to him. Cold-blooded. Mm-mm.
I might have to go back to YouTube and hear that because Klaus isn't going to repeat it.
No.
No, he won't repeat it.
Go ahead
No,
and
I-
repeat
I
it for
heard
him.
though.
Go ahead and repeat it for him. He
Yeah.
didn't hear it.
No.
I could turn the speaker on YouTube.
I'll give you this one more chance.
I said, don't worry. In Mississippi, they can't even spell electric. I'm sorry if I pissed off like a gazillion people, but it was a joke.
Yeah.
We
Well, that's
don't
called
have
humor.
any Southern people in here today.
But the way things go in this world now, Klaus, there could be a lawsuit filed against you.
Yes, I'll take that too.
Meg,
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that too. Yeah,
Everybody's suing everybody for everything.
I tell you what. The
Well, that's
second I
been
feel
going on
any-
here for ages,
Hey.
Wayne. Where you been?
I know.
The second a lawyer shows up at my doorstep, I'll claim to be a stand-up comedian.
I like
They can say whatever they want.
Mega Fix It. Did you read his comment?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I put that up there for a while. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You mean like mega? You mean like in a bra and stuff? That's sick, man. That's sick. Ooh, I know.
Oh,
Boy.
your cousin.
I will say in the defense of the southern states, my favorite stand-up comedian is actually Larry the Cable Guy. So
Yeah, he's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
he is funny.
Hey, Stella, today,
No, pay it yearly. Click on yearly, and it gives you $8 a month.
hold
Up in
on.
the upper right corner.
It doesn't have that.
Yeah. He's the ultimate
I don't have
redneck.
that option. Doesn't have that option, Stella. Sorry,
Larry
John.
the Cable Guy.
I'll put you back in a second. Hold on. I don't have the. It doesn't say.
This is not my joke. Do not sue me. You know you're a redneck when you let your 12-year-old
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. There we
sit
go.
at the dinner
Can
table
you see
smoking
that
with
right
Yeah,
there
yeah,
in the
yeah,
upper
yeah,
right hand
yeah,
corner where
yeah.
it says pay
I
yearly?
got it. I got it.
I'm glad somebody was talking while I said that.
So you know what's coming new in 2024 in the new year?
The president?
They're going to have so many battery operated lawn equipment that didn't get sold that they're going to start leasing them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Leasing.
because what do? If they got them all sitting around, they got new products. They got
Come
to
back
come out
here.
with the 2024. They're going to lease the 2023 units.
Yeah.
I bet you, especially the commercial stuff. You watch.
Commercial stuff, yes.
Yeah, lease to own. Well, why not do it with the homeowners too? They're stupid. They'll go for leases.
I have friends that are buying electric, residential.
Yeah,
Makitas, they have money. They're buying Makitas, right?
Ex-friends, you mean, right?
Well, what somebody directed Stella into buying 2 Makita batteries and a charger for $200. I thought that was expensive.
No,
Sounds-
he just
was
mentioned
David
that.
Turner.
I didn't buy it. But you see,
No,
I
that was-
don't need new batteries. The charge, the Makita tools that I bought, God knows how long it was, I've only charged the batteries once since then, and I rotate
Yeah.
them out, you know?
Wow.
So I'm not an everyday user, but it's, that is a good deal if you want the real batteries.
Makita has some pretty good batteries in general.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all using
Hey.
those. We're all using those.
Yep.
Kenny,
Oh, yeah,
you set it up for auto renew, and it renews every year at that price, by the way.
I just
Penny's
did
good.
it. I just did it. See if I'm going to see if. Hold on. Let's see if I can bring up Hank.
No,
Yep.
you're gonna.
Yeah.
Hey!
So we got 10 now. We got 10 up.
Welcome back, Hank.
I did
Wow.
it.
Okay.
I did it. Yeah. So, where's
Well-
Steve? I want to talk pull ropes. Where's Steve?
I don't know, Steve. Come on up, man.
Come on up, Steve. We got 10 people.
Yeah, we want to talk about it. The strongest line in the world.
Come on, Steve.
I know what the strongest line in
I-
the world. It's not lawnmower.
No, but I mean, it may be the strongest rope in the world. That and all respect, that is good.
Yeah.
But
I've seen their laces for boots. I've seen
if-
that, but I never saw their pull
Yeah,
cord.
but- if your machine is well maintained and starts at first or second pull, a regular cord will last you a lifetime.
Cranberry.
Oh.
Where's the sandwich?
That's in
Yeah.
my belly.
Oh,
No, it's not UV resistant though.
But
Well,
how
well,
many
they-
how
they
many
don't-
how many people
They
pull
don't
out?
say that it is,
pull
but they
up-
don't say it's not.
No,
I mean,
but-
that's
No,
what
I
I'm saying.
gotcha.
That's what I would like to know.
Hey, I got a question. Hold on. I got a question. What did Klaus do that I missed?
Being
Oh.
mean.
Klaus
I was trying to
made,
down.
unusually
Smack.
made a joke.
I was
which is
talking
so
smack
un-Klaus-like.
to the people. Yeah, I was talking smack to the people of Mississippi, and I apologize.
You don't have to apologize.
You know
You
what?
mean the ones with teeth or without?
I have.
Oh!
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh. Klaus, apologizing
Good job, Kenny.
only.
You know,
Apologizing only vindicates the sinner.
Yes.
Lisa
Hold on.
bought a brand new GMC, right?
GMC, right? Brand new GMC.
Yeah. Sierra 1500 AT4
Yeah.
4x4.
Obi Don.
See, he didn't say, no, I bought it.
Oh, I like that. Electric mowers are the reason I have 2 spare Quantums. Yeah.
yeah.
That's like when you
Yeah.
have that's like when you have the broken TV with the good one on top of it.
You know, I don't have any Quantums because I love them so much and they sell so well that I just fix them up and sell them.
And the
Yeah,
other
but-
thing is, you only need one quantum. If you maintain it, it'll last you forever.
It will last you literally for the rest of. Well, I'm
Yeah.
just about 70,
Yeah.
so I would only need one more Quantum.
I had
Wayne,
a guy
you-
bring me an electric motor the other day, or an electric lawnmower, and it wouldn't start, and it was because the handle was not completely extended. He had collapsed
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
when he stored it.
For a switch?
And there's
For a
all these
switch?
like safeties. I don't remember what it was.
The micro switch wouldn't close.
Wayne.
Whatever, but I mean, there's all these crazy safeties on them, and hey,
They're
quickest
not
20
going to
bucks I ever
maintain.
made.
They're not going to maintain the electric ones just as well as the gas ones.
I have customers who bring me their electric trimmers because they don't know how to put the line in the head,
Yeah.
They'll leave electricity laying in the off season.
Easy 20 bucks.
Yeah, Scott. Is that the one that runs on propane or the one that runs on gas?
Oh God.
Milliamp will
See,
get tired of
Klaus?
microfarad.
Sorry.
You're,
Yeah, I don't-
you're
ego-
like rocking
ego-
today, Klaus.
That ego shit was good for a
Yeah.
while. Home Depot and Lowe's was selling tons of it. Now it's sort of like died out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's because all the batteries die. People can't,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of competition out there for like the electric mower business. There's the
What are those
Cobalt,
ugly?
and then
What are
there's
those
the
stupid little blue snowblowers? What are those? Who
Oh,
sells-
Snow Joe. Snow
No,
Joe.
no.
yeah,
Snow
snowblower.
Joe.
Yeah.
They wanted to give me one of those. I said,
No.
no. Hey, Obi, buy some Aspen fuel.
That's a good
Put some
one.
Aspen fuel in it. The thing will last forever.
Yeah. Okay, gang. So here it is. That 2-stroke snowblower that had
Oh, sorry.
fired after 3.5 years in storage.
Yeah.
But
Very
I had to. But I got to be honest. I had to drain the bowl to get it 2.5 years ago. It fired up first pull. This year I primed it 3 times, pulled the cord twice, didn't start. I put a cup underneath the bowl, drained the fuel that was in the bowl, primed it 3 more times, pulled the cord, fired right up.
It's a Tecumseh.
I don't know what engine's in that.
It's cool. We got the drain on the bowl. Eh?
No, the bowl nut. I undid the bowl nut. Just listen, I don't know what what engine's in that one machine.
So the fuel in the bowl had gone bad, but the stuff in the
But what's
tank
in the tank was still good. But then I let it run, and it sounded good, and it ran. It wasn't missing. And then I took another liter of the 50-to-1 mix kinetics. I put it in, fired it up again, and I could tell the difference in it. Must have picked up. It must have lost some of the octane level.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's smoothed right out, and it's running, as Mick would say, like a nut.
Well, they say if the gas tank is plastic, you will lose it due to ozone. You'll actually lose some octane and stuff.
And the gas tanks aren't vented, right? But the carburetors are vented to the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So you can have evaporation in the carburetor and no evaporation in the tank.
Yeah, but I mean, still 3.5 years. That's
3.5 years.
Good.
Yeah, you try that with regular fuel.
Ain't
You
working.
can get away with that on a chainsaw if you run it out. If you run,
Yeah.
Stella scooter started after how many, Stella?
Yeah, look at that, eh?
There within.
It wasn't happy for the first little bit, and it smoothed right out.
4.5 years.
4.5
4
years and 16 kicks.
So
Yeah, and it was, and
But it
the
started.
tank wasn't full, so it was. The tank was about half full, so there's lots of condensation and whatnot going on in
Yeah.
there.
I
And,
found that hard to believe, but I saw it live.
It was
What-
smoking.
Well, it was smoking a lot, but is that because the oil has separated and gone to the bottom and it picked that up first?
I don't know, because I use fully synthetic oil, really good quality Castrol, so I don't think it separates like that. But
I was thinking maybe the other fuel that's in the tank now has less, because it was smoking a lot and
yeah, it was. But I think that I've filled the tank recently, I think, with some newer mix. I don't know. I could go out there and start it again now, but probably not. So I think it's raining a little bit, so I'm not going to go out there. So
no, but still, I mean, it was just a thought. That
Well, I watched one video with an old guy. I don't know where the hell he was, but he said he showed that the motorcycle hadn't been running 6 years. And
right.
He took the gas tank and he drained the fuel through a denim shirt into a pail. And he did that, I think, 3 or 4 times. He strained it through a denim shirt, and then he separated. If there was any water in there, he waited, let it settle out, poured it back into a jerry can. He cleaned the fuel tank. I think he didn't even touch the carburetor. I don't think he touched the carb, but maybe he had cleaned the carb, put that old fuel back in, and it fired up.
Of course.
Yeah, but
With
when-
6-year-old
That could be from pre-ethanol days, guys.
yeah, it could be.
I use ethanol-free fuel. I think the oil that's mixed in it helps preserve it of somewhat sort of like stable or something, putting it in there. But the key for me is I turn the fuel tap off when I'm done and I let it die. I mean, I let it idle until it runs the bowl dry. So
the float's open, the float's laying flat.
Yeah.
Pate just sent me this.
Nice.
He's given up. Was it he just buy it or is he? Oh, that's
Yeah, he said he bought it. Came with the house. He has no use. It won't start. $100. That's
Good
not.
deal.
That's like $1,200
For an errands. Good deal.
Pate texted me. He's like, because it's the next town over. He's like, grab it.
God, I wish it was here.
So we'll see. I said,
Don't get slow, John.
He won't buy anything that's not quite red enough for him. That's orange.
Yeah, we'll see what he says. Let's see.
All he buys is red stuff.
John, what do you want a snowblower for? You don't get any snow.
We might.
Yeah,
You never
$100.
know.
I can sell it for
Might have
$5
some
all day.
off out of the
Actually-
blue snow blizzard here. You know, it could
Yeah.
happen. It could happen.
Yeah, Africa got a hailstorm.
I think you're way ahead that you don't have to work on those awful.
Yeah,
terrible-
I'm actually thankful. Yes.
So anybody out there that's got a single stroke or a single stage snowblower, Bruce is the pro on them now.
Yeah.
Did you just love working on that, Bruce?
Oh my good God.
Aren't they a pain in the butt?
I've got one more coming out in a couple of weeks, but it's a Honda 7100 commercial, single stage commercial. That should be an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Right?
But you would think that when they design them, they put like an access plate there so you could just take off 4 screws and go at the carburetor.
You would
Take
think.
everything apart.
I had some nice comments. You mentioned it too, that I could have taken the wheel harness off and get at it from the bottom.
I didn't say that.
Oh, I had lots of comments, and I said, well, this is the first one. I said, next time it might be different. a lot of armchair experts out there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like trying to open an alligator's mouth and working on his teeth.
I didn't show it, but I had my hands were bleeding when I was done.
You had one cut you showed.
Yeah.
I was surprised you only got one.
Yeah.
It's just healed up now, as a matter of fact.
Did you ever find that magnet?
Yep.
You did?
Yeah.
Isn't that something? When I got it all together, it ran pretty good, and then the intake manifold fell down, and that's what the clinkety clunk was. And it had no Bakelite intake manifold on that carburetor, and it was still running pretty damn good.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it was running without it.
It's simply to isolate the carburetor from the heat of the engine, so it'll run fine until it gets really hot, and then it won't run fine.
It's a snowblower.
Yeah, but still.
I told the guy I'll give him 120. So if there's anybody else going, maybe he'll say screw you.
That's a good price for that.
How
snowblower.
close is it to you?
Damn good price. I told him if
sold
it's still available, I'll give you 120.
I sold that old John Deere for 300.
Might be stolen. You never know.
What time?
No, Fairfield. It's big buck community.
It'd make for a good video.
Yeah,
Yeah, Fairfield is big money.
yeah.
Says John.
Here I am picking up my cheap
Thanks
snowblower.
again.
Here
Stella.
I am being picked up by the police. You know?
Here, Potty Mouth, film this for me.
Yeah. And by the way, I gotta go for half an hour or so.
Yeah.
Never mind. I went out for a cheap deal like that. It took me an hour to get there. That was a false address.
Oh,
Yeah, so another hour back.
Sure you in the right city?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, this guy's selling. He's selling a bed frame, a bunch of other crap. So a dresser. Yeah, it seems legit. So we'll see.
Tommy just says he puts a plastic bag under the cap. I've seen 2 problems with that. Number 1, people forget to take it off, and number 2, the gas will deteriorate the plastic.
yeah.
And also if the temperature rises, you'll get an overpressure and it'll push itself through the carburetor into
Right through the
engine.
needle. Yeah. You
Yeah.
got it. But I've seen it.
But still, it's
It's a good idea. It'll work in a shed, but not in the sun.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, wow. Well,
I would say Pate should come up. I told him we're live, so.
He's probably working on something. We can watch him work on it.
But he always gives me any listing that's close to me. He'll give to me, but sometimes he'll give me a listing that's like 2 hours from me.
How close is this one?
6 miles, 7 miles.
That's not
Not
bad.
bad. Go get it.
That's
Oh
not
yeah,
really
I
hard.
offered him 120 because I'm hoping someone said I'll take it, and I said I'll give you 120. Maybe
I mean,
hope.
with that nice T-shirt you're wearing, you know, he's gonna know you're full of money.
Yeah, but you know what else? I got a stain on it. Look, I got a stain.
Oh, geez, is that tuna fish?
No, it's
we don't want to know what kind of
it's
stain that is.
Duchess omelet grease.
John.
Omelet grease.
Hey
Well,
man, goof.
Could have been
You know,
jelly or something
hand
like
goof,
that. You never know.
The orange hand cleaner. Put that
I
on there,
could,
Kenny.
I
It'll
could
lift
say
all the
it was
grease
from
right out of it.
fornication, but I won't.
Yeah, you're right, Stella. That works wonders on.
That's put that on a
grease
shirt,
stains.
even after you've washed it a couple of times.
Really?
Orange hand cleaner.
In case it's permanent, Kenny, I'll just send you a link where you can get another. No problem.
There you go.
Hey,
I
actually,
got a red one I could wear.
you can get you some comment and a mixed mowers T-shirt, and you wipe it out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where is he at today?
I don't know.
I know he was out with Riley before. I think he went.
He's
Oh,
been the
okay.
ultimate hermit the last couple of months.
That's Ready to
Yeah,
get
Well,
that
everything's
kitchen,
going on with the
get that
family.
kitchen
like,
done. Yeah.
It's
He,
Sue's
he got the bill for the kitchen, and then he went.
Really?
It's Sue's birthday tomorrow, so he went out
Oh, is it tomorrow?
Okay.
present shopping.
There you go.
Oh.
Present shopping. I'll have to think about that.
Yeah, Mega fix it. You are lucky that you
You
don't
have your Christmas and next
gas.
go, Bruce.
Yeah.
Well, Mega's in New
We're
Zealand.
just gonna veg.
Do they have Christmas trees?
Oh
in?
yeah, they have. They even have
Get out of
they
here.
even have a Santa Clauses. It's pretty bizarre.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sold.
when
Already sold.
Santa comes in, go hola.
Do what?
Feliz Navidad.
What did he say, Ken?
Already sold.
Already sold.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, they ain't gonna last long at $100.
The 100. I think go in a heartbeat. You know what it is though? You got to program your phone to get the ads the second they go in, because all the guys around here are doing that.
Yeah.
I
That-
got
that
300
implies
I got
that you
300
pay
for my
attention.
old John.
Yeah.
I got $300 for my old John Deere TRS 24.
That's a good price for an older one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 30 years old, but when I was done with it, as you guys would know, everything worked. Everything worked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Be back in a few minutes.
Okay, Jonathan.
Yep.
The guy who bought it actually watched all 3 videos, and then he came and
Potty.
picked it up.
Potty time.
TMI, John.
Yeah.
Oh, is my mic on? My bad.
Watch your ear.
TMI. Hold on.
pretty funny.
Any
Kaplunk.
TMI?
What's that?
Too much information.
Ah.
TMI.
That's information. Yeah.
Ah.
Those Danish people are kind of
That's hard
slow.
to translate.
Yeah,
eh?
I'm
Or
sorry,
in my
we are-
case,
we
too
are
much
close.
indigestion.
Ich gehoeken maken information.
Hey, Klaus, and you thought Mississippi couldn't spell. You no comprende.
Bam.
Hola. Sí, señor. No habla
No
inglés.
habla
No
español.
habla inglés.
No. Yeah. Well, sometimes I am a little daft, a little slow, but it's
You all
usually
are.
when it comes to the little technical terms, things I haven't heard before.
know?
And TMI, I haven't heard before.
You never
But-
heard that one?
I remember my first job. They made me a supervisor to sit in for someone when I was 19 years old, right? 17 Spanish women, okay? And they taught me all the swear words and all that stuff. A lot of them barely speak English, but if their paycheck was short by 8 cents, excuse me.
Yeah.
Speak Anglais is pretty good.
Off
Yeah.
to work,
Habla
John.
español. Excelente.
Hola, Linda.
Ooh, what kind of party, John? There he is. Come on up, Steve. We want to talk about the rope.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to check.
I was going to say, this is the strongest string on earth. You cannot break it.
Come on, Steve. We want to talk about these ropes. Let's go.
What is it, Bruce?
It's a wax string we use to tie the cables down to the runways with, and each individual cable would be sewn with a special stitch, and we could go up to 16 layers. It would be a complete square 16 by 24 of cables, all each individually stitched to a.
They used to use that on shoes too, I bet you.
Is
It's-
that
well, it's-
Kevlar?
Yeah.
No, it's so waxy. I'll just do a loop here. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a cat. We call it cat gut. I don't know
Oh,
if
yeah.
that's
Check that. Like, there should be sutures out of that.
Yeah.
right.
Right.
So anyway, that's a loop, right?
Hold on. Zoom in. There we go. Oh,
That's a loop. Look at
Yeah,
how that
that's what else.
slips.
there you go.
Yeah.
But if you do a reef knot ahead of that, it will not break. You cannot break the knot. So I will do one. Give me a second. I'll come back.
Well, that's where that rope is that Steve used when he was using the blue rope. It actually right where the knot was, which weakens any rope at that point. But I was pretty amazed at that. Oh,
Well, he says there's a link, so on his video, I'll have to check the link.
Yeah, no, there was a link. They were available on Amazon. The basic cord was $11.99 US.
But he's saying there's a testing link
Oh, really?
where they did the testing. So I'm going to have to look at his video again
Oh.
and check out the links.
I'm gonna
He's in the meeting with them right now. Get off the damn phone, Steve. Come on, we're more important than them.
Oh, he's checking with them on how come they can say it's the toughest in the world.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. Because
Hey,
I always thought parachute cable was the strongest rope in the world.
Paracord? No.
Paracord.
Yeah. I don't know. Although one guy brought me some paracord one time for his mower, but the thing was like 5/16 diameter. I said, "What the
Yeah,
hell?"
no good. It's got to be the right size.
Yeah, exactly.
Too much.
I said, "Yeah, you're gonna have about 6 inches of pull." You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever get that when people bring you like streamers and shit, and it's got about a foot of cord in it, and they're like,
Yeah.
"I'm having trouble starting it," and I'm like, "Yeah, I wonder why."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wait, Klaus, you want to do that again? Yeah,
Oh,
Mick was asking, so I just. Yeah.
That's right.
Don't you sort of lean over a little bit for that? Sorry.
Stella.
But fuel pump. Have fun, Scotty.
What's in the bottle, Stella?
It was
The website.
a
Oh, there you go.
Line and Google Summer Shandy.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Candy.
And
here.
I went to the Line and Google factory a couple of years ago when I was on my way back from Duluth, I think. I don't remember. And Anheuser-Busch bought them many, many years ago. And it's one of the few breweries that they just let them do their own thing. So, you know, you wouldn't really know it. But it's a limited edition because they only make it 11 months out of the year. So I thought that was kind of
Did they
funny.
give you a free one if you're in the plant and you pronounce it correctly?
No, you just you get a little tasting glass and you do the tour and you get a little tasting glass and you go all over the place. So
Nice. Well, I'm gonna go into my special cabinet and get me another one.
I might have to do the same thing.
I'm still on coffee.
Coffee. Have it.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Jake told me to try out some
As
of
they
that
say.
Japanese beer, Sapporo Premium.
Sapporo.
Sapporo, yeah, that's it. Good stuff.
Oh yeah, Sapporo's good beer.
He said it doesn't give you gas. I said I wouldn't know. I had pork and beans and hot dogs.
Hey, I had a colonoscopy. You want to talk about gas? They loaded me up with CO2 yesterday.
Oh no.
Yeah, my whole bladder, my whole colon and intestine. And...
Eek. That would be TMI.
Rudy,
Sorry.
toot, all over the place.
Well, no, Tom sent me a video of a guy just after the colonoscopy, and all it was 5 minutes of farting.
Yeah.
Here we got a loop of
Hold
string.
on, Brucey. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Where the hell are you? Where's Bruce? There he is. Yeah.
That's just a two.
What's that game that you play? Chinese whatever with the rope? What's that called?
Yeah. Oh, like that.
Yeah. Chinese, whatever the hell they call it.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just two. It's just two. A loop of two
Yeah.
with a reef knot, and then that same slip knot I just did.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is that a lower Sclobovian?
I swear to God, you could pull a car with that.
We used to call them lower Sclobovian Latin twist knots.
But I spent the first, when you're an apprentice, I spent the first 6 years of my life tying cables to runways.
So nobody knows Lil Abner, lower Sclobovia?
Yeah.
No.
Little Abner.
Used to be
I
a
know
cartoon,
Little
Lil
Abner.
Abner, and there was a
Yeah, I
town
know
called
Little
Lower
Abner, yeah.
Sclobovia. So we call it a lower Sclobovian Latin twist knot. Uh-oh. Hey, are Stella and John doing something? Is that why they're
I
doing
don't know.
Well, there's just some questions you don't want to ask because you may get an answer.
No, it was CO2, Wayne. They put me on propofol, which is the stuff that killed Michael Jackson. That was what was injected. The nurse anesthetist was a friend of mine from high school, my friend Dave, and hadn't seen him in years. And he says, "You're going to love this stuff." I said, "Oh, I bet." So he goes, count to three. He goes, "What?" He goes, "Count to three." I go, 1, 2. That was it.
Yeah.
Literally 2.5 seconds. Next thing, I was waking up with a hot towel over me. Hot blanket. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Hot blanket.
Take me down for a minute. I got to take a call.
Yeah. Hot blanket, cup of juice, and a granola bar.
They have here something they call a bear hugger. When you wake up from anesthesia, you're kind of cold.
Yeah.
And it's like a blanket, but they can pump in hot air into it.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yep. This one here, they have an actual blanket warming. It looks like a refrigerator on wheels, and you open it up, and it's hot blankets in. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, when you wake, at least when I wake up from anesthesia, I don't think I've ever been that cold.
Klaus, when I woke up, I felt phenomenal. I got home. Literally, my mom and I went to have breakfast. We had a little at the diner. I got home an hour later. I'm doing leaves for 3 hours outside. There was like no effects, no ill effects, no nothing.
They've become pretty good at it.
They're like, oh, you're gonna go to bed. This, that. No way. I want to get out. It was beautiful weather. I said, the hell with it. I'm not gonna waste it.
Now, John's wife likely could confirm this. I hear 20% of deaths are attributed to anesthetics.
I believe it. I believe it. Anesthesia, sure. Actually, Tommy, I have a video. I don't want to show it, but I do have a video. They give it to you on your when you type it on your insurance here. They'll actually give you footage. You actually
Tommy, whenever you have a company over and check out your plumbing and your drain pipes.
Oh, imagine that if your kids put on your colonoscopy instead of
just smaller scale.
Hey,
hopefully it's a smaller scale.
Oh, you want to hear a funny story? My friend talking about videos, right? Years ago, we had VHS tapes and all that stuff, whatever. So anyway, he had the babysitter over, whatever, and the kids wanted to watch a tape. So what tape do you think the kids grabbed? They were going to the mother and father's room, grab a tape. Guess what it was?
Cooking video.
Yeah. Well, they were cooking something.
Yeah.
Imagine after your kids
got heated up.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Well, you can always check by the cheesy music in the beginning, right?
I wouldn't know.
An old Russ Meyer film, Brown Socks, bathrobes and brown socks.
Are we going low?
Oh, yep.
Yeah. The only way to go.
No more knots, Bruce. You're done with knots?
No, it's okay. I just was happy with my knot.
Yeah, no. I wish nitrous. Oh, at the dentist they use nitrous.
Yeah, they don't use it anymore up here.
No.
Mine either.
I think they probably took out a couple of young.
Oh. Video, Scott. Where's the video? What's the video?
Yeah, they'll run on propane.
Yeah.
No, it's an inside joke.
No, you can run a
No, I know, but it goes back years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was that, Stella?
No, that was me.
Anywho, what's everybody working on? Anything good? Anybody working on anything?
Well, I'm working on my winter project, which is a small mower that gets completely disassembled. And I was told that the deck and handles just went off for sandblasting yesterday. So, hey, Backwoods. Are you
going to keep this mower close, or are you going to sell it?
Careful, Backwoods. Klaus will make fun of you.
Did the region sell? Is the region gone?
The Simplicity?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm lucky, it comes in for service in about a month or so.
Oh, shit. Yeah. No, I remember you put a lot of work into that one.
I put a lot of work and money into that.
Did you at least break even or no?
Heck no.
Yeah.
No. I only got about a quarter of the cost back when I sold it.
Yeah, but you did videos. You did a few videos.
I got 14 or 15 videos out of it. Carried me over the winter, so that's fine. No problem. And this one here is going to be the same. I mean, it's going to be a $150 lawnmower that somebody put $500 into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And so,
hey, Brucey, I got a monster in today. I'll show you. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait till you see this thing.
Before you do that, the one thing is I'm gonna try and for the first time try to paint with the epoxy paint. You know, the where you have to prime the can and then
the 2K where you got to puncture the bottom to mix it. Yeah,
that's I've never done anything with that before. So Toro power shift.
The power shift with the wheels shift from the front to back to give you a mechanical advantage, so it doesn't lift up on you.
Jesus, I've never seen one.
1998, that was $2,000.
Wow.
Look at the engine though. Tecumseh overhead valve, 12 horse.
Overhead valve?
Yep, 12 horse Tecumseh. Look at the starter.
Take care, Mick.
That's all it becomes.
Look at how tightly stretched that starter cable is.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
But the power
but I
shift,
mean-
that lever there at 11 o'clock, you push it up into power shift, and the wheels, the axle disconnects, and the wheels go boom backwards about 8 inches. So you could actually do push-ups on the handlebars if you weigh 200 pounds.
Yeah.
And then if you put the wheels to the front, the thing will just flop with one hand. It's pretty cool.
Do you guys get the Tecumseh Enduro engines? Do you ever
Yeah.
see those?
Mostly on mini bikes and stuff, you know.
Yeah, but we see them here on some tractors. I mean,
Oh,
older
really?
ones, of course. I mean, and that was just they were just getting good at it, and then they closed down.
Huh.
Damn it, you know.
Bye, Mick.
See you, Mick.
See you, mate.
Take care, mate.
But yeah, Tecumseh snow engine's still my favorite.
Yeah, good engine. Yeah, good. You know, we see the.
Yeah.
Mick and I've been talking about those Italian Tecumsehs that we.
Oh
did,
yeah.
And they are crappy. Don't get me wrong. The engine is not crappy. It's just everything around it is crappy. Typically Italian. But the old ones, we see those from time to time, either on snowblowers or sweepers, and they are good engines. They really are. They're just so hard to get parts for over here.
I'm glad you told me that, Stella, because I don't feel bad about $96. No, 240 was like holy crap, but
Yeah.
96 is the profit I made today. You know.
Thanks, Ken. That's not so much what you spend; it's what you don't spend.
Mm. Well, when I was spend 240 and doing like 8 streams, I'm like, yeah, I don't think so.
And Hank, I'm sorry, I just finished the video with the little thread checker tool. You know, the necklace.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I did mention you. So
Yeah. How do
And-
you say? How do you
and
say
then-
that in Denmark language?
which one?
Denmark language.
You mean one of these guys?
Yeah.
Ah, she's got one too.
You can take me
Yeah,
down.
I
I gotta go into the
I got
house.
that several years ago. It's very well worth it.
Oh yeah.
I told Jake, Henry, did you have a link in your video? Like an affiliate link? So if I order one, I go to your video instead
No,
of Donnie Boy's?
No, I don't have any affiliate link now.
Oh, okay.
yeah, but you got one from Lawnmower Detective, didn't you?
Yeah, Lawnmower Detective sent it to me.
Yeah.
Well, the thing I don't care for on these things is and
Can't take
it's
them off.
no. I don't mind that part. Well, I guess that it would fix my problem. It's when you're trying to test a bolt, you know, you have to like flip the entire. You can't.
I know you got to
gotta
rotate
turn-
the whole damn string. I know.
Yeah, you got to rotate the entire thing, which is
Yeah.
kind of a pain in the
It
tuchus.
is.
But
It is.
you know,
Well, you can
I
buy
think
the
it
ones
would
in
be better
the case.
if they were in a case, like in a case.
Yeah, you could buy them in the case, but I think they're like maybe $10 more.
Yeah.
So you're
right, you
paying
buy
for
them in the case, and then you lose the one you need.
Yeah, that's right.
I got a friend in Australia who got a free Vivor lathe. I told him he should make some of those things.
I'm still in tuchus.
Yeah, but for $30, it would cost you a lot machining
You
time.
never heard
Yeah,
tuchus
that's fun
before?
though.
$30.
Wayne. That's fun. I love machining.
Yeah, but this is great. Nice little guy. He just hangs over there, and you know, save
you
some
use
time
it?
because I used to have to go to the hardware store.
Wait, what did you
figure
say?
out what's what.
Nice little guy hangs over there. What?
Yeah.
Left or right?
Mm,
Yeah, nice.
Some people didn't get it. Okay.
Yeah, I
I
told
know. I
Jake
got it. I
to
just
get
chose
one.
to ignore it.
Most are left, but that's okay.
Yeah. come on.
I think I'm going to have to spend at least a week sorting out all the nuts and bolts I've got.
Oh yeah.
It ain't worth it.
Hey,
Wait,
Wayne,
yeah, it is.
trust me.
my buddy
I'm
Myron.
sitting there doing nothing, Stella. I might as well be doing something.
Wayne, I have 2 5-gallon taping pails full of nuts and bolts from my friend Myron, 93 years old, 40 years of small engine repair. He gave me
Yeah.
2 5-gallon pails. It's like 180 pounds of hardware.
Yeah.
Wayne, I think the only reasonable sort is to put nuts in one pile, bolts and screws,
No,
and then
I
everything else. That's the only sort I would do.
I
All the
buy
nuts
the,
are right here.
I buy the deep
Yeah.
deep stowaway Plano fishing
Both of 'em.
boxes with the dividers in them, and then I label them for each size.
Oh
Hey,
dear.
Stella, what's that box you use, Stella? It's like a fishing company. What's that box?
What do you
keep-
mean?
You keep your don't you have that special tackle box that you for like gaskets and diaphragms, or is that Tom? It's a name. It's a fishing. They make tackle boxes like for
Plano.
Oh,
lures.
I don't know.
Was it?
I
Was
have
it?
all my
Likely
fuel
Plano for
filters
Texas.
in
Yeah, Plano. That's it. No, is it Plano? Or is
Plano.
it, yeah, there
Yeah,
you
see
go.
that?
There you go. I was
Right,
looking
right.
them up on Amazon. They're not cheap.
No,
No, they're not cheap,
No.
but you can get something similar at the old
Harbor
Harbor
Freight.
Freight store. You know, that sort
Yeah.
of thing.
But
But
I have
the thing
those-
I like about
nice.
them,
I like them.
I like those. You hang on the wall, and they have little drawers you pull out.
I
kinda
got
like-
3 or 4 of those. Yeah. Yep.
well,
Yeah.
the good thing about this I like is it's got a it's like weather tight seal. So
It's got like an O-ring or something. Cool.
Yeah.
yeah, and in my
so
shop
in
it
case-
gets so humid in here in the summer.
Is that a
I don't-
Plano though, or is that name brand, or is that Harbor Freight?
No, this
Stella.
is Plano.
Stella,
Plano.
Yes, sir,
Stella, I
John?
used one that I have just like that for battery storage.
What kind of batteries?
Yeah, that would work.
DAA.
Oh, really?
Triple
A,
Yeah, but
whatever.
we go through so many of them. I need one the size of my room.
Yeah,
What-
I just thought Stella might find that interesting.
Hmm.
Well, that might be a good way to store them because I got way too many in the junk drawer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The junk drawer is overflowing with friggin' batteries.
But the spent ones or new ones?
Yes. I know what you're doing there. And then this is this is an unused one. I don't remember where I think I got it at Amazon or something. You know, I haven't even put anything in there yet. So
Well, they sell the identical ones at Harbor Freight. That's where I got mine.
yeah,
Looks
the
exactly
same,
like
probably the
that.
same thing. I don't know. But they have the
Oh, made
same
by
like
the same
gaskets
Chinese
and
company.
seals in there. I saw that, Ken.
It's
I
all
saw
right.
what you were
Love
doing
baby.
there.
We love you.
What?
We love
What?
you.
I missed it. What was it?
John, Planos are made in Texas. They're not made in China.
Well, China must have copied.
Plano,
them.
Texas. That's a town. Though. Plano, there's a Plano Honda. I get my Honda parts from them in Plano, Texas. They're really good. And in fact, if you go to planohonda.com, any engine that Honda makes, that 30-digit number, whatever the hell it is, they'll give you all the manuals, parts list. It's a really good company and website, Plano Honda.
Backwards. I mean, anytime you want to, come on up. These guys are not as bad as they appear. So come on
Yeah,
up.
Klaus will make fun of my talking and my where I live, so don't worry about it.
No, that's okay. And then he
He'll
made fun of
concentrate
the
on me.
Italians too, John.
He sure did. Didn't he?
Yeah, he was cutting up the Italian Tecumsehs.
Yeah. Who's
He's
next?
going worldwide, that close guy.
Will it ever stop?
John, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know that.
Sure you
That-
are.
Sounds good,
Yeah.
Klaus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Italians.
That's right.
Italians.
Mhm.
I will still say, and I'll say it any day that Europeans
Almost.
don't know how to make a good looking truck, and the Americans do. And I was drooling over the pictures of the GMC the other day because I found it on my phone, and they are good looking trucks. We can't do that over here at all.
She's let me drive it 3 times already.
Yeah.
Oh,
your
I've
truck
drove my
over there,
truck 3 times already.
I'll say your trucks get like 40 miles to the gallon. Ours get like 4.
Yeah. No doubt.
He's getting 3 weeks to a gallon.
Telling
Yeah.
you.
It was 3 weeks old yesterday, and it's got 208 miles on it.
If I drive normally with
That's
my
it.
truck, it's $100 in gas a week.
Wow. That's crazy.
A week.
A week. Yep.
My Ford has bad gas mileage. It's got those big mud tires on it, and that causes it to drop
And
down.
my truck is free gasoline from all our customers that put ethanol in their fuel. I drain it out. I put no ethanol in. I charge them, and I put the ethanol fuel in my truck.
I do that. I do that for
I
my
put an
truck.
octane boost. Unless it's really stinky, it goes to recycling when it stinks like hell. But the rest of the stuff that looks good and doesn't smell bad, I put octane booster in it, a stabilizer, and I dump it in my truck. And I've been driving my truck now. I'll bet you it's 6 months without putting any fuel in it.
Yeah.
Great.
Well,
Yeah.
this looks good only to a certain point.
Yeah, it's that water that's
That's
real
like
good.
what you find on the side of the road on the highway at night.
That's a classic right there, Stella.
That's
Ooh.
pretty awesome.
the side of the road on the highway. That's what you find late at night after the party.
Half of the lawnmowers we got in this year had gas in the fuel tank like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if I got a truck like the one John just got, or John's wife just got,
Woo!
I would have to remortgage the house just to pay for fuel.
Really? Yeah.
I mean, there is no way we can pay for that here. Well, you could, but then you couldn't eat. Yeah, it's that expensive over here. I mean, a V8 here is a rarity. It really is.
Do you have like really narrow roads as well?
Yep.
Yeah, so that would make it hard.
In some places. I mean, you go into a parking lot here in a truck like that, somebody's getting dented.
Yeah, or you got to take 2 spaces and park on the far end of the lot.
Yes.
Yeah, they got gas in their water tank. No kidding.
Yeah. So yeah, we our cars here are not that big. I mean, here a Toyota Corolla, I have one of those, is a mid-sized car.
Right.
So
you got to say it like the old guy said here. Toyota, T-I-E.
Toyota. How's it like Toyota?
4-cylinder close.
Yes.
Oh, it's
hybrid.
It's more than that.
It's more than what?
50K. It's like way more than that around here.
70 to 100 here.
Yeah.
You guys don't want to know what a Toyota hybrid costs over here. Hold on. Let me
42,000.
Nah, hold on. Yeah, maybe.
No.
Hold on.
A little more than that.
Oh yeah, he converted for me one day. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In US dollars, I'm saying.
What? Hold on.
Because Corolla's the lowest model. Then you get the Camry and then the Avalon, and
So you buy a Corolla with a Corona.
Yes.
No,
Kenny. Hold on. 72,500.
What?
I divided. I set the currency, the exchange rate to 6. I mean,
$72,000 US dollars.
72,500 is
for a Corolla.
For a Corolla hybrid.
Holy crap!
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, yeah. But then again, it doesn't use a lot of gas, so it's gas is expensive here. Hold on.
Wow.
How do you do that? You say hold on. See.
Multiply it by 4. That's all. We do gallons.
Oh, 15 by 3.7 because that's a gallon divided by 6. $9.25 for a gallon.
So it's about 3 times what we pay here.
Yes.
Wow.
So if you roll up with a V8, somebody's going to be smiling at you.
But because over there, on average, how far do people work away from home? How many miles?
It's different. It's different. Things are slightly smaller over here.
Yeah.
So I would say my pain limit for traveling to work would be 45 minutes.
Wow, that's still a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm spoiled. I travel 6 minutes.
Yeah, there and back. Yeah. So an hour and a half a day would be my limit. Yeah. But So
gas right now is $2.85 a gallon.
Wow. The cheapest I've seen where I am is like $3.45, but you get discounts with the shopping cards and things.
Yeah. Well, I used to work for Shell, so I can only shop at Shell gas stations. I don't know what that's about. I can't do the cheap stuff.
I'll be honest.
I've seen the meter of additives going when.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've noticed the difference when I buy the Ultra and use it in different things. I do notice it.
Yeah, I mean, I think for lawn equipment, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because they're black burning engines anyway. But for cars, there's a difference.
What's that, Mega, for a Corolla? 200,000?
Yeah, that's what I just asked him. I hope not.
Well, 200,000. You got to convert it, Mega.
200,000 what though? New Zealand, whatever they are.
Yeah,
dollars.
Yeah. So cars are expensive here. They're taxed heavily. They usually take the price of the car and add 200%. That's usually the price of a car here. So
Oh, for John's truck.
For Lisa's truck.
For Lisa's truck.
Uh-oh. Hey, Thomas.
Well, this thing says 200,000 New Zealand dollars is 124,000 US dollars. Could that be right?
Oh yes, Tommy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is Royal Dutch. Yeah.
Yeah, but Stella, you gotta, think of what they're making per hour too. They're making-
What's their annual salary?
We are making more money per hour here than you guys do, but we also heavily taxed. I mean, it's graded, right?
yeah,
but
it's all the same. And if you boil it down, it's all the same.
it's yeah. I mean, I usually go by the McDonald's index.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see here.
The McDonald's index? What's that? How much is a Big Mac?
Yes, because a Big
No,
Mac,
really. The way they price
Yes,
hamburgers, yeah.
are priced
How
different.
much is a Big Mac?
Hold on, I'm looking
gosh,
into it. Hold on.
Here it's like $5.99. It's ridiculous.
I don't eat at McDonald's, so I wouldn't know. But
No, it used to be like $2.
if you say $12, I'll know it's expensive. I don't remember the last time I ate at McDonald's.
Me either.
Oh, here we go. A Big Mac. How much it costs around the world? There we go. So wait, in Alabama it's $4.70. In Alaska it's $6.50. Let's see. Mississippi. Hold on.
It's hard to spell, man.
Yeah, I can't even spell it.
Well, McDonald's must not be doing good in sales, because I just saw an ad on YouTube for McDonald's where if you order $20 worth of food, you get a free Big Mac. That's the first time I ever seen them giving away a free Big Mac. $20 and you get a free Big Mac.
Wow.
There you go. If anybody's interested, it's got every state and how much a Big Mac costs in every state.
Wow.
And you remember when the original McDonald's was only 5 cents?
$6.09 here. I said $5.99. That was close.
Yeah, I used to work at one of the first McDonald's with the golden arches and the white
One arch.
building.
Well, remember it used to say what, over 20,000 sold. Now it's like over what, 4 billion sold.
Exactly.
Something like that.
And-
Yeah.
and
But they used to change the number though every week. They kept changing it.
Yeah.
Over
For $1, a
Oh,
family could eat with fries and a shake.
Yeah. And now it's a family costs $80.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Crazy.
Here,
You know,
here,
here's something
here a Big Mac
Yeah.
with no sides, no nothing,
Yeah.
is $5.33.
US?
Yes.
That's about average, yeah. But you want to
Not
hear
bad.
something crazy? My kid goes to this Chick-fil-A. Holy shit. You want to talk about money? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And you know what? In all honesty, Chick-fil-A, it's
Yeah.
not that good.
The only thing I like about it, to be honest, the pickle. I like the pickle. I don't know why.
Yeah, but that's a very expensive pickle you'll
Yeah.
have there.
Well, you know, it's weird. They put one in the next town over, Shelton. The freaking line is out the street.
Yeah.
It's all drive through.
Southern
There's
California.
literally 100 cars in the line. It's ridiculous.
But if you then order a Big Mac large menu, with with the big drink and the big
Yeah.
fries, that is
I used to like when they had the dollar menu. You get a double cheese.
$11 US.
Yeah. Wow.
Remember
Yeah.
when they had 2 for $2?
Yeah. Yep.
Now it's 2 for $3 if you catch them right.
Is it? Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That-
Yeah,
guys-
I see it every now and then. I mean,
you
I don't.
guys
I
have-
see it driving by. So
Do you guys have In-N-Out Burger?
The California. That's in the
California,
West, that's
not-
West Coast.
not- not on
Okay,
the East Coast.
Yeah, not on the East Coast.
because that is
Yeah, it's more West
It's
Coast.
pretty good.
it is good.
We have Smash Burger. We
Smash
have-
Burger is good. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
get
Tom, how much are those waffle fries? $8?
Do you guys get what's that Mexican chain? It's called Chipotle.
Taco
You guys
Bell.
got
Oh yeah, Chipotle. Yeah, we got
No,
Chipotle.
not
Yeah, we have
Taco
a
Bell.
restaurant,
No,
though.
Taco Bell. Oh no,
You
no,
know-
Taco Bell. Mm-mm.
Yeah, Taco Bell. Ooh.
Yeah. Chipotle.
Chipotle.
is-
Yeah, it's expensive though.
Chipotle.
Chipotle's expensive around here.
Yeah, it's good.
But isn't Chipotle organic? Is it supposed to be organic or something?
Oh well, the beans does make an organic trick on my stomach. I lived on that stuff. I was taking a course with the NTSB in Virginia, And right next to the hotel, there was Chipotle. So that was a no-brainer coming home from class every day, going
Hey,
to
yeah.
dinner. That was good stuff.
What happened to Brucey?
I don't know.
He's
tying knots or something.
tying knots. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's not in the basement.
I hope he's not trying.
Well, no, he's up in the upper right-hand corner.
Oh, there he is.
Tying the suspender up.
Oh,
Here,
Uh-oh.
see if you could break this, right?
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
You know what's going on?
Today a liter of gas, 87 octane, was $1.42 for a liter.
Yeah, Bill, appreciate you watching out.
Canadian.
Yeah. That's pretty okay, you know.
You don't have to.
Well, it'd be less if we didn't have our dreaded carbon tax, which is going to quadruple shortly.
Well, they're gonna here by New Year's. They're gonna add on.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on.
5, 6, 7 cents, 8 cents a liter, just because some politician somewhere got a brainwave and said, "Hey, we got to tax more." Yeah,
Got room for 3 more. Come on up, Onion.
One big volcano eruption in the world, and that's it.
Yep.
We're gonna cool down.
Yep.
I wonder if Bruce has heard from Sean. I don't know.
no.
I don't know. We gotta wait till Brucey gets back. I know Brucey talks to him.
Yeah.
Look at all those tool trucks. They're gonna be in.
Oh, look, he's got what is it? The labels on his drawers of his toolbox.
Bruce is very organized.
Yeah, that don't happen in here.
Well, no, around here, that's so the thief knows what drawers to open.
Yeah.
Well, I got the labels, but then I changed the content of the drawers. And
Exactly. That's what I used to do to keep people from stealing my gaffer tape.
Yeah.
You know?
There you go.
The labeling
what's a
on those
gaffer?
cabinets.
You call it gaffer tape?
Yeah, what's a gaffer?
Hold on. That's what
Gaffer
we call it
tape.
over here. That's duct tape.
No. Duct
No,
tape
different,
is a
different.
plastic. Gaffer tape is a cotton matte finish, and it has a different type of adhesive than it is on
Right.
duct tape, and it's
Oh.
often used in theater and movie sets. And
Like gaffers.
lighting technicians in movies are called gaffers, so that's why it's
Yeah.
called gaffer tape.
Over here, if you translate duct tape, it's gaffer tape. That's funny.
Well they're wrong.
Yeah.
No,
Yes, they are. Yes, ma'am.
The reason that those cabinets are all labeled, as we get older, we start losing a little bit of memory and we don't know where those tools are. So you just take a look and say, all right, that's where that is.
Not me, man.
My
Okay,
name is
so
Paul.
here is duct tape, the cheapest duct tape you can get. See,
Yeah.
All
shiny,
that
really
red green
super
tape
thin.
over here in Canada.
Yeah, if
All
you can
right.
see through it, it's cheap.
It's cheap.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I have some less cheap duct tape.
I buy the 3M ones.
I love the
that's
duct tape that's real cheap. So when you tear it, there's like a fiber that stays on it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. This is the 3M duct tape. This is a little thicker, but the problem is the type of adhesive that's on duct tape.
Mm.
You can still see. If you put this is not quite as thin as the other stuff,
No.
but this is the 3M version. Nice 3M duct tape. The problem is the adhesive that they use. If it's exposed to any heat or whatnot, and you try to take it off, which you have to do in the movie and entertainment business all the time, it leaves a sticky residue. Now, gaffer tape, on the other hand, is it's matte finish. It's not shiny. All right.
Yeah.
And you really can't see
that's
through
the
it.
good
And it has a
stuff.
different
That's-
type of adhesive on it
Looks like
Yeah.
that
medical
doesn't
tape.
leave a sticky residue when you peel it up.
Hey Stella, and I don't mean this
You
the
can-
wrong way.
you can
Don't take it the wrong
repair-
way. Is that what they use when they do the women's midsection or whatever? When they want to make them fit into something, did they use that tape to squeeze
The
them?
days of the corset.
No. That's usually a wardrobe thing. They'll like put
okay.
people in a wardrobe. No, I mean, I don't know. They might do it. I don't know.
No, I'm saying, I've
But
seen girls get taped up. Yeah.
I did.
Yes, it's called binding, and
Yeah.
and they
I
actually did
did
that
a-
to me one time. I was in a show, so that happened
I did.
to me.
I did an investigation on a fire in a production hall once, and these guys had heat blankets that
Oh, yeah,
caught
it does look
fire.
like hockey tape. Yeah.
And the duct tape, it works almost like like a fire starter. Well, I mean, if you set fire to duct tape, it will burn faster than anything else.
Right, because it's just plastic. Yeah,
Yep.
and here's,
Yep.
you know, black gaffer tape. I just have a bunch of this laying around, but it's super sticky, and it does well, but it doesn't actually, you know.
What is it? Is
And
it
it's-
cloth? Is it cloth or vinyl? What's the construction?
That's
cloth.
vinyl. Is it
No,
cloth?
it's cloth.
It is cloth.
It's like
Huh.
cotton cloth.
Huh.
You got
I
Gorilla
u-
Tape in the States, Stella?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
but we
have
don't
that,
use that. We don't use that in the business I'm in.
Yeah, I actually used that on my chimney, Wayne.
Gorilla Tape?
Yeah, because I had where the flashing. You know where the flashing looks like?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the counter flashing. The cement in the flashing was like working its way out, and we had a big rainstorm coming. So I bought a roll of the clear Gorilla Tape. Son of it, that stuff stuck for like 6 months.
Yeah.
It was
Good
good.
stuff.
Yeah, Gorilla's got some
Cool.
good stuff.
It's good
You got to
tape.
watch them because a lot of people don't know how to use Gorilla Glue correctly.
Yes,
We gotta
because it
wet the joint.
expands.
It's polyurethane. You got to wet the joint and everything.
You gotta wet the joint and it expands.
Yeah.
Not as bad as like great stuff, but yeah.
No, my buddy tried that on a tabletop. He actually cracked the top.
Yeah.
I bought some stuff. It was supposed to be able to mend breaks in plastic piping.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That stuff is so you get it on your hands and you
Can't get rid of it.
No, I used it on a crack in a lawn tractor seat.
I think it's called Flex Seal. I think is what it is.
Flex Seal, yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Flex Seal. That stuff is amazing. I
We
used
have
it on a crack on a tractor seat. It's still there, 2 years going. I mean,
We have
But it-
tape,
But
tape
it
that
didn't
we
stick
use
to
on
your
the.
ass.
We have tape that we use on the aircraft. Okay, to
move
mend.
along.
sheet
Disregard Stella.
No, I mean that was a serious question. You sit down on the tractor
it
seat. It
doesn't-
doesn't
it-
like get on your trousers and whatnot.
No,
Trousers.
it's only got sticky stuff on one side.
Come on.
Stella.
That's
don't
the
get on your
proper
britches.
name. I'm trying to be like inclusive of all of our people here. It's
Yeah.
trousers.
Okay.
The trap.
Tommy Hanlon, we got a rolling asphalt shop floor, and we were going to cement it. What we decided to do was buy truck bed liners, the rubber
Like-
ones.
Like rhino
Well,
liner.
Yeah, but they're the rubber, the heavy duty rubber.
Oh,
And
okay.
they got the little bumps on them, but you can buy them. Princess Auto has them on sale every now and then for $80. We just covered our interior floor with that. So if we get an oil spill, we don't care. It's on rubber. It wipes up.
Right.
And not only that, I think it reduced my heating bill in the garage. Going to be big time this winter because I don't get that cold coming up from the asphalt. I got that
Right.
rubber, and I think
Yep.
it's
Asphalt.
likely. I think that rubber's 5/8 of an inch thick. They're heavy. It takes two people to carry one.
Wayne, you don't have insulation in your floor
In the
under
floor, no,
concrete?
not over here. We don't do that over here.
Okay.
Maybe new buildings they do if they build a house, say on a one level with no basement
I've got
and no
200.
crawl space. They likely by code got to put styrofoam or something underneath.
I have 250 mil of styrofoam under the concrete floor.
Yeah,
Hey,
And
can
it does
you-
make a difference. It does
Here,
make a
can you
difference.
throw- I didn't have any. Can you put some in here?
Yeah.
250 millimeters.
Yes.
Wow. It's like 10 inches.
Yes. It's a building code thing.
and it's
See
the
what you're
blue,
doing,
right?
John.
I'm working on something right now. I was
Is it
laughing
the
at
blue
something I'm working on.
styrofoam, Klaus? Blue?
No, you're not.
Is
Sorry,
it
Wayne.
blue?
No, it's
9.5 inches.
styrofoam.
Yeah, but white or blue?
White.
See, over here, I think they got to use the blue.
What's the difference?
It's denser.
Ah.
You know, I was on a job and they had that blue styrofoam, and it was sitting there for a while. And then when somebody took one layer off, the ants built a nest in between,
No kidding.
and they had blue eggs. Yeah.
What was it? I missed
Yeah.
it.
Is that a friend of yours, Stella?
No, that's John was asking. John
Johnny
was
what?
laughing at me.
Oh, okay.
9.8 inches.
I'm just, I'm just giving him
And
what
then-
he's asking for.
Yeah. And then I have in the walls, I have 200 mil of rock wool insulation, and
Yeah.
same thing in the ceiling. But it's
So you have another 10 inches of rock wool in your walls?
no,
Watch
only
it, John.
only 200 mil.
Only 200. Oh,
It's a building code thing. I didn't have a choice.
that's
when
a
you
lot
apply,
of insulation.
that's
Yeah,
why it's
fire,
cheap to heat.
fire rated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and fire rated and all
Yeah.
that
The
stuff.
rock wool's the fire rated.
Yeah, it's made
Insulation.
out of rock. It's
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
actually
Made out of slag.
yeah.
Is there a problem, Bill? I mean, Darth. I read it wrong. I may have been that kid in school. You never know. Possibly.
It's all right. I went
So,
to
but yeah,
principal's office like weekly.
But it is nice. I mean, I have the heat pump going at the moment, and we got freezing temperatures right now. It doesn't cost me a lot because, I mean, it takes 2 days for the whole thing to cool down if I turn off the heat, which is kind of nice.
Now, the
What?
Canadian government is
What did I
pushing for
miss?
heat
What
pumps.
did I miss? Huh?
The Canadian government is pushing for everybody to switch over to heat pumps to save the world.
Well,
When it gets cold, don't you need the grid, the electrical grid, to make that heat pump work because it's too cold and it does absolutely nothing?
if you get to a certain level
Temperature.
of cold temperature,
Wait. Look at Hank. Hank has to eat every pump.
Hank, you're eating junk food.
Pringles.
No, he's wearing it.
But you're right, Wayne. When it gets to a certain temperature, it doesn't work anymore.
No, so then
Shut
it's
up.
powered up with electricity, right? Otherwise,
Well,
you're going to freeze to death.
Yeah, I mean that. I think
So basically, then the electricity, if it comes from a coal factory, it's increasing the pollution. So what we're saying is, stick your heat pumps. We're going with natural gas.
I think here the thing is that a lot of our energy comes from wind turbines. A lot of it, about 40 to 50%.
But what's your electrical bills like? Likely twice the amount of anybody that's got running water generators.
Yes, but heat pumps only uses about a quarter of the amount of electricity than say a regular heater. Or
Yes.
I mean, a regular heater gives you a 1-to-1 ratio. You put in 1,000 watts, you get 1,000 watts of heat. The heat pump, you put in 1,000 watts, I get almost 4,000 watts of heat. So it's a little more efficient, actually, quite a lot more efficient.
The way I see it is heat pumps work the best in Texas when they're used for cooling.
Well, when they're used for cooling, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. When
You have to be. Don't you have to be in a moderate environment though for a heat pump? We can't use them up here; it's too cold.
Yeah, that's what everybody's trying to tell the Canadian government, but they're going to start subsidizing heat pumps.
Yeah.
And we got to figure out how many of the parliamentary people have friends that are working in or owning heat pump factories. Because the money's going someplace.
A heat pump will only work down to about minus 15 degrees C. When it gets lower than that, it doesn't work.
No.
Ground temperature is 55.
Yeah. But the thing is, around here, you have to go down to like Virginia to start seeing heat pumps. Right. Usually above Virginia, like Delaware, New Jersey up there. No,
that's because they use them for cooling, Kenny.
Used for both, yeah.
Yeah, but and if you use a heat pump for cooling, you might as well just get a regular air conditioner because it's the same energy consumption, 1-to-1.
You have to dig really deep wells to get the water you want.
Yeah. I mean, they're just initiating.
There you go. Darth Dan knows.
Very close to where I live, where they dig down in the ground. I mean, very far.
You mean for like geothermal?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Earth, it's never more than 55 degrees when you go down 8 feet.
Yeah.
You.
Hi,
Hey,
John. Hi, John.
Hey. Oh, the other John.
Other John.
Speaking of insurance, I guess they're having problems getting house insurance in Florida now, eh?
They've always
Why?
had this since the hurricanes.
Yeah, but it's like it's up to $30,000 a year for house insurance.
What?
The one guy said his friend was 30,000. The average is around $14,000 now.
Yeah, but what the
to
hell's
get
the
house
value of the
insurance.
house?
Hmm.
Well, that's just because of there's so many of the insurance companies have gone bankrupt.
Holy crap! Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
too.
around here,
Well,
you're
imagine
talking
$14,000 for house insurance, $10,000 for property taxes. There's 24 grand a year. Then they want you to buy an electric car that costs $100,000. You can't get insurance because the thing's going to catch fire and burn your house down.
For sure, I'm not moving to
The
Florida.
world's going for the shits, boys.
Yeah. And they have really crappy weather in Florida too. It is sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going.
Yep. They're going to bankrupt all of us.
Yeah.
I gotta go, guys. We'll talk to you later. Sorry.
Okay, Bruce.
You're
Take
back.
care,
Bruce.
Bye, Bruce.
Have a
Bye,
good
Bruce.
one. Yeah, mistreated us
Bye,
today.
You know, I was thinking
Okay,
the other
John.
day, like with everything that's going on in the world, and I don't want to even get into what it is, but you know what I'm talking about. Everything like the woke stuff and everything that's going on with our governments. And like I watch both the US and Canada on television. Can you believe that nobody answers a question? If you're in the government, you don't have to answer a question. You just go around the answer all day.
All day.
And the taxpayers are paying and nobody's answering any questions.
But
Not one answer.
That has nothing to do with what you
No, but
referenced at the
still, it's all
beginning. That's just
political.
politicians.
And
No,
I'm
no,
looking
but
at
I mean-
all these veterans. I'm thinking about my dad. He fought in World War II. And I'm thinking about all the guys that fought in all the wars. They would be appalled to what's happening in our country now.
Yeah.
North America.
Well,
Not talking about any
think-
place else. But I think they'd be
I think,
appalled.
Wayne, I think, Wayne, that sometimes if you watch the news too much, at least when I watch the news too much, I get all depressed because you hear all this and you hear all that. At the end of the day, we all have to eat. We all have to heat our houses. We all have to drive our cars, and they will find something that makes that happen. Because if it doesn't, they're not going to get any taxes. And so, yeah, it may sound weird on TV. It may sound like, oh man, I have to pay this. But sometimes you just have to let it go and see what happens. And usually you don't get, I mean, if they take all your money in taxes and you can't eat, you're not going to work, are you?
Yeah, but they're trying to make the middle class poorer. That's what I'm seeing. They're trying to make the middle class, which is what built the countries in the first place.
Yeah.
They're trying to make them poor,
I mean,
without any kind of power.
yeah.
And they're
and
trying to control everybody.
and it's always the middle class because they're the most of them and they have the most money.
Wait till they get cryptocurrency. You're not going to have a penny in your pocket.
Yeah, no, that's
Uh-oh.
right.
Uh-oh.
Hank.
Hold it. That's not good.
No, I know it's not
It's
good.
going to happen.
But the
Because,
government's going to say it's good because then they can track where all the money is.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. Well, see, we don't want that in time.
it's going to happen.
Our prime minister even said that the small business industry in Canada is a problem with paying taxes. They cheat on their taxes too often. If it wasn't for the small business industry in Canada, I don't think he'd have too much. What is it? The GDP, gross domestic product.
Gross domestic. Yeah,
Product.
I know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, the GDP.
So, but I mean, and you know what? They actually know that. So they can squeeze the thumb screws a little bit, but they won't go all the way. It's all political. Usually, when the politicians come up and say, "Hey, we want to do this," and by the end of the process, he got this much.
Yeah.
So
But-
it's not.
Think about the new businesses that came into a country, a state, a province, whatever. In the old days, a country would move, a business would move into a place for number one, they had the labor market that would support their business model. So they had qualified people. Two, that they had cheap hydro. Three, that they had cheap taxes. Four, that they had the property available for them to build on. Nowadays, when a business moves in, guess what? They don't move in unless the government gives them $100 million to move in there. Like we're buying companies now.
Yeah.
They do the same thing here. I mean, you guys do it from they're not called states in Canada. They're called
Provinces.
provinces. From provinces to provinces. In the US, it's state to state. Here, it's country to country because we're the European Union, right? So and they do that, and it's just another way of doing things. And to be honest, I don't think it's that bad, because if it's that bad, new business wouldn't move in.
Well,
And if new business doesn't move in, no taxes.
I think we've only got 35 million people in Canada, and 2 million visited the food banks last month. And I think that was all of Canada. So that's a pretty big percentage.
It is.
That's a big number.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
What
And
I say is, if you can't afford to buy it, don't buy it, or don't buy it. The prices will come down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's all.
But the problem arises with all of the media and advertising that happens.
Yeah,
Because
they brainwash you.
well, I don't necessarily know that it's brainwashing. I just think that it's misdirected.
It works.
That
It works.
that-
Because whenever Milwaukee comes out and say, you must buy this tool, I go,
Right.
yes, sir. And I go buy it.
Yeah, I bought a Milwaukee tool the other day.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What you get?
they got good tools. But if you want a really good tool,
I like. Ooh,
John, you want a really good tool, you get yourself a Rigid with lifetime warranty on everything. Batteries lifetime.
I don't have any
equipment
Milwaukee
lifetime. Number one, I say I can't believe that they're not the biggest tool company in the world just because of their warranties.
Well,
Like-
Wayne, I remember you
What?
saying that a while back when I bought my little Makita drills, and I got online and started looking on that, and apparently, of course, this is just me looking online. A lot of people have trouble getting Rigid, at least here in the United States, to fulfill that warranty.
I
don't know if that's a problem just here or a problem in Canada as well, but I know that's a lot of people complained about that. So
Well, I'll tell you what, I bought my stuff. It's got to be 40 years ago. And you got to register the serial number on every piece of equipment, the charger, the batteries, and the tools.
right.
And then I just got to run down to St. Catharines, which is a half hour from here to, I think it's Al Small Engine. They're the guy that's in charge. I got to take all the tools to him. And then 2 weeks later, he calls me back up, and I'm either going to have brand new tools, brand new batteries. So right now, my 12s got changed to 18 volts.
Nice.
Now the 18-volt batteries are fitting the equipment, but I can tell that they're not lasting as long on charge, so they're getting there. So shortly, I'm going to take them down and say, hey, listen, these things aren't holding the charge as long as they should have. Give them all and see if I get new batteries, and then they'll check out the tools while they're there.
I mean, I've been in cahoots with Skill, not Steel, but Skill.
Skill, yeah.
Yeah, and they give you 5 years on the machines, 3 years on the batteries, and that's
pretty
global. Good. That's a global warranty. So as long as you have your receipt from when you bought it, they'll replace it.
I don't need the receipt because I'm in the computer system.
Yeah.
So I just go in, give them my name. They type in my name and address, and boom, up comes my warranty registration.
Yeah. It's the same with. Do you guys have Hilti tools in the States?
Have what?
What kind of tools?
Hilti.
Hilti. Well, Hilti used to be, and I don't know if they do it anymore. You had to buy it off of like a truck. You couldn't go buy Hilti at like the Home Depot or something like that. So I don't know if they still do that or not.
No, it's still pro stuff. You have to go to a dealer or a truck.
Yeah,
but,
I used to use their powder actuated tools a lot.
It's the same. They do it the same way Rigid does it over here. It's only pro stuff.
Right.
But I think for homeowner use, 5 years warranty on a piece of machinery, that's pretty good stuff.
That is pretty good.
But I'd rather have lifetime.
Well, I think you'll struggle to find lifetime unless you pay a lot. for
I
the
paid
machine.
$150 for an impact gun, a drill, a charger, and 2 batteries.
Yeah.
50th anniversary from Rigid. I couldn't turn down that kind of a deal for $150.
No, you can't. No.
And
Well,
I got
what they're banking on, though, Wayne, is that most people won't fill in the warranty. They won't fill out the, and that's
yes,
how they can fulfill
absolutely right, because you wouldn't believe how many champion generators that we've got in here that would have been under warranty, and when we get them and they give us the manual, they haven't filled in the warranty card.
Right.
And we end up buying
I don't blame them for that.
we end up buying the equipment, filling in the warranty card, and guess what? It becomes Eliminator Performance Property under warranty.
That's right.
And I got to tell you, Champion is likely one of the best companies we've had to deal with as far as customer service goes. Like,
really?
I would
That's good
recommend
to
them.
know.
Yeah, I would recommend Champion to anybody. The
Champion,
easiest to deal with.
Who owns that? Is that Stanley or Black and Decker or?
I don't
I
know
think
who
Stanley
owns.
Black and Decker is the same thing, Klaus. I might be wrong.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. It is.
And now we got a Furman that Jake ordered parts for, and he's got to get a hold of them because we were supposed to have a control panel in that got eaten up by the mice. We were supposed to have the control panel in 2 weeks, and I think it's been a month.
Wow.
Talk to Gary. Gary's got contacts at Furman in Arizona.
Yeah, Jake's got the name of the guy. He's dealing with the guy. He's got to find out where's my part.
Yeah, Gary said they're really nice. Yeah.
Stella, is that channel lock pliers?
Yeah, the blue.
The real deal.
real
Channel
deal.
lock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
So is that the round or the flat? What does the jaws look like? The round. Okay. Yep.
Oh, that's the mean one. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I bought those locally, but I did break down. Speaking of tools, I've never owned any Knipex tools, and I broke down and
Good
bought.
tools.
They're nice.
Vampires.
I've never
No,
had one
they're
either.
they're Cobra.
Knipex? Oh, Knipex, yeah.
They're
Can't afford that in
water pump
Mississippi.
pliers.
I just
and
bought some vampires. I love them.
Yeah, I bought those a while back too. They're good for a lot of things.
Knipex makes something similar to
Knipex
vampires.
is German, right? Isn't that German?
German, yeah.
German.
Yeah.
That's German.
They're not cheap though. That's the thing.
No,
Well,
they're not.
the good. Well, I got these with my points, Amazon points, so I didn't really pay anything for it. Well, I guess I did.
What
but
does Amazon give? Still 5? What's the percentage?
I use a Chase Amazon Prime Visa, and I get 5% back
Yeah.
on every purchase that I use that for.
I
And
gotta do that.
and so I bought. That's how I usually buy tools. Is just I try not to spend any money unless I absolutely have to have it because. I'd be like Hank. I'd have all these tools and not,
Nowhere to put
all that
them.
money. Yeah, nowhere to put them. But no, these are nice because
to get
you don't
2 more
actually have to
sheds.
grip these. Like regular channel locks and whatnot. You have to put the death grip on them to hold something. These lock in, and you really only have to put pressure down.
That's
to get
got
it
the
to lock
auto
in.
lock, right? The auto adjust. It automatically adjusts it.
Yes, you have
Yeah.
to push a little button right here to get it to
Those are
whatever
nice.
the size is.
Looks like
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, I think that's why they call them Cobra. I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Do they open up
Yeah,
9.5 inches?
No, but they are 9.5 inches long.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Stella knows.
Just checking. Referencing the
Like
pliers
human tape
only.
There you go. Klaus is getting another beer.
I know what you're doing, John.
What? I'm doing nothing.
You're just
Minding
making
my
fun of
own
me. That's
business
all right.
as usual.
It's all right.
Over here, I was.
You know
doing-
what's funny, guys? Ever
Some
since the
scripture.
election, we see a hell of a lot more of Mr. Clem.
Yeah, I got to come
It's
back and
nice.
have fun.
You got nothing to do.
Well, actually, I do, but I should be out there working on that John Deere mower I showed y'all yesterday.
Oh, the one from hell. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it off till tomorrow.
What did he get with it? A tiller?
A tiller, yeah.
What's wrong with it?
It won't run.
It's sitting outside.
Well, yeah, duh. Thank you, John.
Anytime,
that,
Miss Stella.
that
Anytime.
clears everything up. I'm so glad to.
I always enjoy being helpful for you.
I know.
First of all, we don't even know what series it is. L series? Or...
Yeah.
No, it's just a 120. Or no, 102.
100,
Right? 102.
102, yeah.
I'm going to look that up.
That's what Miss Lisa says, Mega. Almost believed her.
What did I miss?
Mega's comment.
That's unusual, Klaus. You don't usually miss stuff.
No, but I went for beer, you know.
Oh, well, then there you go. That's your own problem. So there.
And if I do miss something, I just claim to be a foreigner. So.
The exact good answer.
No, I do not understand. So can you tell me again?
Yeah, it says here John Deere 102 was made 1 year in 2006.
Good Lord. Now,
Well,
it's
in
like been
Greenville,
sitting out in the
Tennessee.
rain for 3 years.
Went for $1,399 new.
Well, some lady gave it to this guy, and he's like, "Oh, buddy of mine doing it going for me."
17 horse Briggs 501 cc engine, 2.1 gallon fuel tank. And it's got a Dana 4360 transaxle.
A Dana. I haven't seen it. I've only seen one of.
Yeah, Dana made a bunch of stuff. Yeah,
I've only seen one of those once.
I had a friend of mine's daddy passed away about 3 weeks ago, and when she came down from Missouri, where she's living now, she sent me 2 pictures of 2 lawnmowers that her dad had. They've been sitting out the backyard for no telling how long. Wanted to know if I wanted them or if I wanted to fix them up for her, and she'd sell them before she left back to Missouri. And I was like, don't have time right now. I appreciate it. I got the shop full of stuff to do. I got other stuff to do. We're fixed to go on the cruise. I don't want stuff just sitting out there for a week. So she says, no problem. She ends up selling the 0 turn to a guy, and guess where he comes yesterday wanting me to fix it.
Brings it to you.
Brings it to me. I'm like, Mr. Charles. I said, I'll get to it when I can.
What did he buy it from her, or did she give him away?
He bought it from her for like $300.
That's not bad.
No, I had the picture somewhere. 300 might have been overpriced.
Okay.
I asked him, I said, what's wrong with it, Mr. Charles? What's it doing? It just won't go. I pushed them handles forward and it just won't go. I'm like, oh, great.
So it actually starts?
No.
Oh.
Unknown.
Gotcha.
It's a no starting condition.
From the looks of it, it probably doesn't.
What do you say?
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Yeah, that's all, folks.
Gary, that'd be a negative.
Take
Thanks
care,
for having
everybody.
me, Kenny.
We spent our 2 hours. Thanks for co-hosting, my friend.
Everybody had a good evening.
Everybody in the chat, drive safely. Tip your waitresses.
And if you haven't,
Valley.
give Kenny a thumbs up on your way out.
There you go. It helps.
I gave him a thumbs up yesterday.
See, now we got 10 available. Only 6 showed up, bastards.
Yeah.
No, with Bruce. Yeah,
we had a couple. I want Steve to show up. Where the hell was Steve? Damn it.
I don't know.
He was busy.
Steve, quit
He
doing
was
that
on the
stuff.
phone
All
with
Steve's doing is the YouTube
Diamond.
videos now. He's not doing any repairs for anybody anymore.
Yeah, but he can come up and see
No.
us. All right.
Yeah, Steve just did a video, said he quits. He's not doing any more repairs. He's had too much griping.
Well, I get that too, but
All right, everybody say goodbye. Goodbye.
That's how I get my content for my YouTube
Thanks,
channel.
Penny. Thanks, Stella.
Bye-bye.
Close.